Well, I've been wanting to use StreamYards to. Oh, we're live.
No, you can go ahead. We are live now. We're going to be playing some Streets of Rage 4. Me and Bob. Gary's not playing it because Gary does not have a PlayStation 5.
He doesn't have a.
I have it on Switch. I'm the cool guy.
So what I was telling Bob, I actually put a private YouTube stream from the PlayStation directly. I then used StreamYards to share that screen so we could still keep StreamYards going and have it Bob's voice and Gary's voice and my voice.
You absolute genius. Because I've been wanting to stream games with StreamYard so that I can have a panel and people can jump in and chat.
Well, next time you play Shadow of Mordor, Bob, I'm coming on.
Yeah, definitely. I'll do that tomorrow.
Seriously, Gary,
I can't do it tomorrow, Bob.
Just a little bit.
I'll have to find some time to do it. When do you usually do the streams?
I don't know. Whenever
you do early day streams,
well, time zones,
Well, that's right. We're worlds apart, aren't we? Yeah. Unfortunately, I got like I said, I'm fucking working the next.
You're fucking loud, dude.
How am I that loud? I'm not really talking that loud. Should I whisper? Is this better?
Chat, let me know. Do you think Gary's being fucking loud?
I think it's just Tony. Am I that loud, or is Tony exaggerating, or maybe his volume's turned up?
Loud. You are a bit loud.
Yeah, see? You're louder than Bob. You're louder than me.
Yeah.
All right, so...
I'm not really that loud. Okay.
You're going to be Blaze. I guess I'm going to be doing all girl team. I'll be a star.
Nice. Oh. I like playing as girls.
Well, excuse me.
Wait.
Friendly
did you
hits?
just...
Hashtag ear rape.
Did I just what, Bob?
We don't want friendly hits
sweet
on.
nothings.
We can't hear over Gary's loud fucking mouth.
I'm not loud though. I'm whispering now.
It's still loud.
Yeah, you're just loud for some reason, Gary. Your shit is just loud. What'd you say, Bob? Did I do what now?
Friendly hits we probably want off. But how did you? Oh, that's a feature you get later where you can pick the move sets when you unlock shit, innit?
Yeah, you got to unlock shit from the
Game.
survival mode. The DLC.
Oh, right.
Is that better?
It's a little better.
It's a little better. I'm still super loud.
Not super loud, but yeah. See, even Finbar says you're loud, Gary.
I don't understand. Let me turn my phone off. I'll come back in here in a second.
Tony with the Latino discount audio. That's what it is. The only thing that's going to be weird on this is, for whatever reason, there's a delay between the YouTube upload and the StreamYards.
Yeah, and it's going to be exacerbated because you're up. Yeah.
Be the kangaroo. I should have been the kangaroo. Should have. I wasn't going to say that Gary was loud because I love it when Gary's loud. Have you beat this game yet, Bob?
Yeah, I've beat it a couple of times.
Are you good? Because if you're not good, it's good.
I'm okay. Did you turn friendly hits off?
I think I did.
Stand still, goddammit. Yeah.
Look how much bigger I am than you.
I just need to remember the buttons. Is there no run button in this game?
Have you not played the game? I thought you've played this game, Bob.
Not extensively.
The only characters that have run are the Streets of Rage 3 characters.
Oh, that is confusing, hearing the sounds after they happen.
That's why you don't worry about the sound.
So what are we chatting about tonight?
Fuck it, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. Hold on. Let me turn my TV down. I'm getting triple sound. So how's the dating life going, Bob? What's going on with that?
I was supposed to have a date today, but she cancelled on me. She's going to cook me dinner as well, and I was kind of looking forward to a free meal.
What was she going to cook you?
I have no idea, but I don't think she's a great cook, not to be harsh.
You've tried her cooking before?
Huh?
Or does she have like skinny kids?
I
said, have you tried her cooking, or does she have skinny kids?
I don't get that reference, but
well,
no,
fat kids because she cooks good, skinny kids because she cooks crappy.
I don't think she's. I don't really want to talk about that kind of, but no, I don't think she's like that good of a cook. I don't know.
Finbar says, "Yeah, it looks like your audio is about 3 to 4 seconds behind your video." Yeah, that's the only crappy thing. Also, because there's a delay because of playing online, there's that little bit of delay. Because I can already feel the controller, like there's a little bit of fucking lag. Are you getting that? You're not getting that, Bob, or what?
No. Ain't as bad as when me and my buddy Staggertron played. There was like every 30 seconds or so, there was like a hitch in for like a microsecond. So it was like a bit stuttery. But we played through it, man. Up.
I could feel like it just feels like the character's like walking through molasses.
Right. I thought you was asking me to be good. You need to pick up your game, man. I'll get the apple, you get the...
What apple? There's no apple on my screen.
You get the chicken, or the French, or the bucket of chicken. It's gone really dark as well. I don't know if that's meant to be like that.
No, it's not. I don't know why the fuck it did that. That's weird. Is Gary stopped being loud? Gary left, so he's not loud at all. Yeah, I'm playing on the PS5. What are you playing on, Bob?
PS5?
I don't know what the fuck happened. Why it got dark? Maybe this isn't the perfect solution that I thought it was.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to think what would cause that. Like, I don't know if the it wouldn't be the. Oh, don't mind if I do. Has the window gone to sleep or something? Or
should have. Why would the window go to sleep?
I don't know. Like, I'm just thinking my TV goes to sleep.
You can change it in the setting. Yeah, the food changes.
That ain't going to affect your stream if you up the brightness, and that's going to make it look too bright on your TV.
Nice. I put it at 200.
Oh, that's way too much. Like 160 or 150, 130 even.
No, it looks good now.
Looks a little washed out to me.
On the screen or on the...
On the stream. Drop it like 30% or something. The brightness.
I did drop it, huh?
Yeah, that's better. Maybe turn up the background music because someone, Finbar's complaining. Music, not brightness.
Bob.
Audio.
Bob, remember that's on a delay.
Yeah, sorry. I forget. Sorry, my bad.
Now I can hear it barely.
Yeah, the music in this game slaps, man.
It's alright.
Oh. How do I do... Ah. See, it's not easy to game and chat, is it?
Not really. That's what you guys are for.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be providing all the commentary.
All right. Yeah. I'm trying to read the chat. Like, what's going on, peeps, in the chat? Actually, I know what I'm going to do.
Finbar says it sounds better now. Music in this is pretty awesome. It is pretty awesome in this. We're going to figure this out eventually one day.
Yeah.
It looks dull again. I don't know why the fuck it looks so not bright.
Oh, that's so weird.
It is. I've never had that happen before.
No.
Maybe that StreamYard's like, we're going to fuck you over for trying to like double stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does feel like fucking molasses.
Don't know why you're hosting.
Yeah, I don't know why either. Maybe because I got StreamYards running too.
I don't see why that would affect your console gameplay.
Because maybe.
It's chugging up your bandwidth.
Yeah. Now, will Gary return? We don't know. This game would not be good on Amico, no.
Are you using OBS to stream?
No.
How
you can't use OBS in StreamYards.
Yeah, but you're streaming to YouTube. How are you streaming the game to YouTube? Oh, off your PlayStation.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I forget.
Yeah, PlayStation has the ability to stream directly.
Oh, that was a sick combo. Oh, the balls. Dark Souls would be better for Amico. Oh. Fuck. I was going to do something because it's hard for me to read the chat while
well, Tommy,
StreamYard.
I'm talked to bring this game box edition. Yeah. It's coming to Amico day one.
Oh.
And this isn't a great game to talk.
No, but I'm trying
Bob chose it, by the way, so
You chose it.
no, you're like, why don't you play this? I'm like, yeah, that sounds good, Bob.
Throw me under the bus, why don't you?
No, you wanted to play Street Fighter.
I just wanted to play something together, man. We haven't played a game together ever. So I thought it might be nice to crack that cherry.
Look at that. I got first place. I'm that much better. I hear Phil going to check caching places to get the Amico out now. Someone said that there's only 2 years. They have 2 years to investigate investment fraud or something.
All right.
And that maybe that the Amico is trying to like drag it out until they hit that past that time limit, and then they won't get sued. So who knows? These Tombstone pizza sticks are pretty awesome. I've never had those. It does sound awesome. So we lost Gary, even though he was being super fucking loud. And I do love how the game does not do anything for the Estelle character, anything additional. It's like, hey, it's the exact same game. There's no like additional dialogue or cutscene for why she's in jail. And you still have to fight her as a boss.
So what games are you guys playing at the moment?
Surely they could investigate as long as the company's still active. I don't think so. I think it might literally be like from when they took the money, they have like 2 years to file a complaint. And if no one files a complaint, they just, oh well, like your statute of limits.
That's kind of dark.
I mean, well, you can't just leave the law open ended. Like, fucking, you can just sue whenever you feel like it for like something that happened 30 years ago, right?
Yeah.
1-inch Biceps playing Metal Gear Solid 5 on a Steam Deck.
Oh, nice. I never really got into like the modern. Well, I didn't really get into any of the Metal Gear Solids apart from the first one on PlayStation.
I've never even played that one.
Yeah, at the time it was really like sick.
The only Metal Gear I've ever played is the original one on NES.
Right.
Good job, Bob. Getting your ass whooped. Imagine Finnegan Bros on the Amico. Yeah. So what's up, Bob? Why are you so quiet, Bob?
I'm focusing on the game. I'm thinking of things to talk about.
You know what sucks is I can't see your fucking combo, how high your combos are going.
Oh.
Go over there. Oh. Go up. Wow, Bob, go up. Hit that. No, right inside the right there. Hit it with the fucking. There you go.
Oh, what the fuck?
You didn't know there was a bonus level?
No.
Yeah, every level has a bonus level inside the with the arcade machines. You have to hit them with the taser. You taser the arcade machines, and you go to these 16-bit levels, and you fight a 16-bit boss.
Ah, interesting. My turn. Oh, cheeky.
Well, you didn't know about it, so.
No, I was saying cheeky, you stole the star.
I'm saying that was payment for me showing you about the bonus levels.
I'm taking the money.
Take the money. So yeah, so there's a bonus level in every stage.
So we're not like reacting to any videos this week or again?
Ever again, no. We're just gonna hang out, chill out.
So more of like just chill vibes gaming.
Yeah.
Hanging. Okay, that's cool.
I mean, do we really want to do all that? Wouldn't that be something? Yeah.
No. I mean, it's fun to a degree, but
I mean, it can be fun, but it gets tiresome. We got to constantly look for videos to react to. I'd rather just play some games.
Yeah.
I'm not really looking to. Usually, these things we were unlisting these streams.
Yeah.
But now that we're just gaming, I think that we could keep them up.
Yeah.
Like after the stream's over, I'll just title this "Gaming with Geeks." Bob and Tony play Streets of Rage or some shit, you know.
Yeah. Well, what about like? You haven't got. You have got a Switch, haven't you?
Yeah.
Well,
that would require me to fucking use OBS, and then I'll have to take StreamYards off.
I could stream to a private stream, give you the link, and you can share it.
Yeah, do that.
I've got OBS and like a capture card, but I was thinking like maybe we could even do like community games like after like Mario.
Well, that's
Kart,
the plan eventually.
Fortnite.
No Fortnite. Why would you even say that?
Because it's really fun now. Like
we're not children.
No. Like it's not just a children's game, man. The gunplay is really fun. Like they've refined. Like the graphics are really good. They're really colorful. The areas are good. You need to give it a chance, man. I was really anti Fortnite till I tried it a couple of weeks ago. A friend kind of like nagged me into like trying it with them. I was like, oh, okay, fine. I'll play a few games, and it was like actually really good. And they got Goku in it now.
Oh, that sold me. They got Goku.
Yeah. plus it's like a free-to-play game. Anyone can download on any system, and they can like anyone can like join up and play like on any format. So it's really accessible for like anyone just to jump in and play a few rounds.
You think so?
Yeah.
So I get that health.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's on PC, Switch, Xbox, PlayStation. It's cross-play with everything. I don't know how much of our audience is interested in playing Fortnite, but there's like other games as well. Commissioner Gordon, right?
Yeah.
Trying to think what other cross-play games there are.
Apex Legend, is that crossplay?
I don't think it's. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. I wouldn't be surprised. I've got people wanting me to play that, so I'm probably gonna have to play that at some point. But
I know Saggy plays that, so she might jump in.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be alright. It'd be a thing. Fuck shit.
Yeah, exactly. Eating paste. Exactly. Fortnite is casual fun, easy to play, and not give a fuck about.
But I can't play like that. I gotta give a fuck about everything I play.
Oh yeah, same. I get well competitive. I love getting dubs in Fortnite. It's really satisfying.
Have you ever won?
I've won lots of games recently. Yeah, well, not loads, but in like the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks of playing it, I've won at least 5 games. I don't know if I was carried by my friends, but like you get sweaty playing it too.
I really don't like her super.
Oh, is that you dropping the nukes?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Because
like,
she has no fucking invincibility frames. Like once she calls it, that's it.
Oh, he's going into his crazy phase.
Where the other characters have the invincibility frames.
All right.
No, I'm dead.
Dead by Daylight is really fun as well.
Is it?
That's a bit different.
I got that. I'll drag you kicking and screaming to a wind Kermit.
Yeah.
Fortnite? Yeah.
Dead by Daylight's really good. Like it's 4v1. It's not really a very
fucking
game.
beat me.
It's not really a very action game. Like it's more like you're running away from a bad guy and you got to fix these generators. So it's quite simplistic gameplay, but it's like weirdly addictive. Yeah, I streamed Fortnite earlier today for the first time because I was like, fuck it, I wanted to stream some because I play it. And yeah, it was good. I'm Blaze. I'm the hot one.
Yeah, I switched over to Shiva. I said, fuck that.
Yeah.
I don't like Shiva because he can't pick up weapons, but that's the trade-off.
I have to check out. I think Dead by Daylight's crossplay on all platforms as well.
Is
as far as I know. Yeah, it's crossplay with Xbox and PC. I think it's crossplay with PlayStation as well. I don't know if it's on Switch. I don't think it's on Switch.
Apparently, Saggy's having a fight with somebody on Twitter.
Oh, shock horror. When is she not?
But it's someone that was mad that they said they're not going to watch our streams anymore because we let Smash JT and Saggy and Bro come on here and apologize or something.
Right.
So we facilitated their ability to not be held accountable or something. I don't know.
Oh, that's not a nonsense, man.
Yeah, it is.
People can change. People can change their opinions. Like holding people to unreasonable standards is just stupid.
Saggy fighting with people couldn't be true.
You know, we still give Saggy shit for still being like wrapped up in. Well, she ain't as wrapped up in it anymore, but like she's still pretty supportive. She's with the console and stuff.
Yeah.
To a degree, not really massively, but
she's a weirdo like that.
I love how people like twist and take what people say out of context and spin a new narrative. Because like, if you actually listen to what Sagi said, she was like never massively interested in the console. She thought it was cool. She wanted it to release, and she said like, I'm pretty sure she said this in public many times. She considers Tommy Tallarico a friend and wants to see her friend succeed in a project he's doing, and I can respect that. Whether
to a
he
degree,
actually,
yeah. Because whether or not he's actually a friend,
yeah,
is up for debate.
Yeah, that's up for debate, but like still the sentiment I get.
Did you die, Bob?
Nope. Oh, I did.
You did.
Shit, I didn't even realize.
That's because you keep using the specials. You know that takes away your life, right?
What? Does it?
Yeah. When you use the special,
no, it doesn't.
The special
That
is
one.
not that. That's the dash attack.
Which special? This one?
No, the other one.
What other one?
Seriously, about that
That
one?
one. I never used that one.
But there's like 3 of them. There's 1 in the air and 2 on the ground.
Yeah, but that's like on the special button, and I never used that. That caned my life. I hate that in games when they have a move which drains your life. It's like, well, why would I ever fucking use it?
It doesn't drain your life. It turns the life bar green. And as long as you hit the enemies before you get hit, it'll start restoring your life bar.
Right.
So it's like risk and reward type thing.
Yeah.
I can't pick those up. Go ahead, take that. He literally can't fucking use weapons for some reason. Why did Days Gamer leave? He said he wanted to just do sports. He didn't want to do nerd stuff no more. He wanted to be with cool kids.
Sports. Nothing makes me go to sleep faster than sports talk.
Yeah. That's why we don't do none of that here.
Zero interest at all. Like, I'm so uninterested in, like, the sports. It goes into the negatives percentages.
I'm surprised you're not like a soccer hooligan.
No, soccer's boring. Football's boring, man. I used to like it as a kid, but that's only because, like, my family liked it. Hopefully in time she'll see the reality of it all and be true to her word and go nuclear on the company would be awesome. Saggy doesn't even come up for a breath when she goes on a rant. Yeah.
Saggy going on rants? Say it isn't so.
Fuck. Oh, I didn't mean to do that move. Oh, I need that fucking...
Go ahead,
Come on. Leave the apple for later.
You keep saying that. I got fucking it's onion rings and chicken apples.
Okay, well, I see apples.
Why you got vegetarian shit, man?
Chicken ain't vegetarian, bro. I like apples. Oh, Days left YouTube. Well, did you see his video? Like, he went on about it. He's been doxxed and harassed, and he doesn't want to deal with that shit. So he's trying to get away from it.
Yeah, some people don't know how to just have fun. Damn, we kicked their ass pretty fast.
Some people just want to shit on other people's parade as well.
Days needed to stick to the hammock and not take the troll bait. You ready for some fantasy football? What's up, Beefy? Tony, you should become a sport channel like what Days Gaming now. I can never do sports. I hate sports. I don't know nothing about it. Why she look like that? Like she got her ass whooped and then she's looking all like she's trying to be like all sexy about it.
Don't know, but I like it.
Then she crashes the boat. She's like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, definitely, Wiley. That's my sentiments. Like, I'm here to have fun, make friends, grow my channel, meet new people, share my passions and interests and hobbies.
Right into the fucking hole.
Oh, rip.
What the hell were you hitting, Bob?
Oh, sorry, I was reading chat.
You're just standing there like punching the air. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? They still have to drive to your house. Just ignore them. It's well. Here's the thing, right? It's one thing you could ignore certain people, right? But when they post your information, there's also other people that see it, and they might be the kind of people that are crazy to go to your house.
Yeah.
So, crazy person A might be crazy enough to post your stuff, and then crazy person B is the one that's actually showing up to your house. And you don't know it until it's too late, which is which. And like I said, I understand where Days is coming from, because when it comes to my family too, I ain't fucking around.
Yeah.
All right, you see those arcade machines, Bob?
Oh, another secret level.
Okay, so don't waste the taser when it shows up.
Oh, the taser.
Yeah, it's only the taser.
Oh, right. Oh, did you die again?
Yes. I got knocked into the hole. So one of those tasers has to be saved.
Yeah, gotcha. Try to save both. Oh. You can kind of play the arcade, Wiley.
I grab a taser because I can't grab them. You got to go through that door over there.
Which
right
door?
There, the open door.
Oh, right. Oh, I hate this guy.
Yeah, but it should be all right because there's two of us.
Wolverine. Budget Wolverine Blanca mix.
Well, I think he predates Blanca.
All right.
Fuck. Come on, there's two of us, Bob. How are we not whooping his ass?
There you go. Oh, thank you.
Here's my location. Come visit me sometime. Nah. The other crazy guy could just look it up. He can, but sometimes just crazy people, right? I'm not dealing with crazy. You're gonna grab one of those weapons before we jump down, or?
Yeah, sure.
Because again, I can't. Wonder what happened with Gary. Probably got another phone call. You all right?
Don't know what happened to Gary.
I don't understand. Why are the police attacking us?
Because we're vigilantes or they're corrupt?
Yeah, but they're also attacking the bad guys we're attacking. If you look in the background.
Yeah, but if we're vigilantes, that's like against the law as well. We'd probably be seen just as bad.
See, Seems kind of
Sorry,
weird.
my YouTube chat died, so I'm a little bit behind on comments. I'll catch up in a
Which
minute.
platform are you guys playing? PS5.
And this game's only 2-player online co-op in it, or did they extend that with the DLC?
I think it's still only 2-player.
Yeah, that sucks. It should be so good 3-player. Oh,
I could be wrong.
You look like. I need to get used to your character. You look like a bad guy.
How do I look like a bad guy?
Don't know.
I don't know, Bob. Sometimes you say things that just don't make any fucking sense.
Well, no, I'm saying that like my instincts are like, oh, it's a bad guy, so I start trying to attack you.
Like that?
No, set us up the bomb.
Oh, what the fuck was that? Don't do that. So yeah, this not working as well as when I was playing on the Steam. As far as looking at the chat.
Yeah. Different games are easier and some are harder.
Well, when I was playing on Steam, the chat and everything is on the same computer screen. Whereas I'm looking at the TV, which is in a different direction.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm kind of used to that.
So,
but this is kind of like an intense game, like there's action all the time.
Probably be different if I was a hot chick because people get pretty creepy for hot chicks. People get creepy for chicks in general, whether they're hot or not.
True.
Damn, I whipped your ass in this one, Bob. Look at that score. Look at that.
It's co-op, not competitive.
Then why is there a first and second place?
True.
Look at that. We are playing on normal. Streets of Rage 4 is better than Turtles. I agree. Put the chat on your cell. Then I would have to look at my phone. I would have to look down while I was playing. Any system that requires you to look down instead of at the screen is a bad system. Like, could you imagine if my controller had a screen on it and I had to look down?
Yeah, it really didn't work for the Wii U. Saw is greater than TMNT, is that right?
That's what Streets of Rage 4 is better than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, definitely agree. I have more fun playing Saw 4 than TNMT.
Yeah, I think the Turtles, they're way too samey.
Yeah.
And the ability to taunt and get your special back is kind of cheap.
Yeah, it kind of breaks the game because you can just like rack up your special meter and just spam it, really.
That's what I said, and Gary's like, no, that doesn't matter. I'm like, but you can do it.
As soon as I realized you could do it, that's what I mainly did to get through the game. It's cheap, but
and then if you play multiplayer, you could basically one spam the taunt, the other one do the special, then the other one you keep switching back and forth.
Right. Yeah.
And then so you just fucking specials everywhere.
There's the rumor they're making. Oh yeah, apparently they're porting. What game are they porting? Is it the Cowabunga collection to Dreamcast?
What?
Yeah, I'm surprised. I should have put that as an article. I saw that. Like, we should have discussed it on the main show.
Like officially, or is it like?
Yeah, the developer's doing it.
Is there anybody like what for all 6 people that own Dreamcast or what?
Ooh.
I wasn't trying to shit Dream. I was just like, seriously, who's playing Dreamcast in 2022? Like,
I don't
they're like, hey, let's do this.
Guy's playing Dreamcast right now.
Right? It's like, what's the thought process behind it?
Yeah.
It's like there was the Parasite, the Parasite pack that I played a couple weeks ago.
Right.
They actually have a Nintendo version with a cart and everything. And I'm just like, yeah, that's neat, but like, who's buying that on Nintendo 2022? Besides some like Nintendo collector dude.
Or any kind of speculative collector.
Like some guy who, he's never bought a console since Nintendo. He's like, yes, finally a new game.
Oh, Dreamcast had just, yeah.
Oh, I meant Dreamcast.
Rumors.
There's a rumor they're making a beat 'em up X-Men Marvel game.
I think I heard that rumor recently. Yeah.
I don't listen to rumors, so I haven't heard any of them. To be honest, I try to avoid rumors.
Would you buy a new Sega console if they made it? No, probably not.
It depends. What's the gimmick? Like, it's just a new Sega console, or is there more to it?
You got
What
like
games?
Yeah, what games? What IPs are they going to put on it? Like, they can barely put out a decent Sonic game, so kind of like, don't know what exclusives are going to like sell the system. Your killer app. There's a section of the Sega fan base begging for like a Dreamcast 2.
Yeah, I don't know. I was never a big Sega fan to begin with. And again, go ahead, grab that, Bob. Don't try to hit me. I don't know why you were trying to punch me.
Oh, I was reading chat again and just spamming the punch button.
Take my money now, and you'll buy any old junk. Sega has a lot of IPs they could use. I mean, Sega does have a lot of IPs, but
do they have the money to fund them?
Yeah. Plus, not all of them are things I'm interested in. Do they own Phantasy Star still?
Not sure. Got homebrews for my 2600 and 7800. That's older than the NES. Yeah, true.
Yeah, but homebrews, that's different than like an official game that's a thing, right?
Yeah, that's what I find interesting about the Cowabunga collection, because it's like from the official developer.
Because I mean, there's homebrews for everything. Every system has homebrews. There's fucking Intellivision homebrews. They just made Castlevania on Intellivision, in Television 80 or something like that.
Yeah.
For all 12 people that like Intellivision. Oh, fucking Bob, what did you do?
What? What did I do? I an apple.
Hold on, okay. I thought you don't hit the arcade machine.
Oh.
Don't accidentally bust it.
Okay.
Because the same thing, you got to get the taser.
Oh, bouncing all over the place. Extra life, nice. Burn, bitch. I hate homers. You can only have one homer. No homer. Oh!
Did you? I said the first thing I said was, Bob, don't fucking hit the.
I didn't think I didn't hit it. Like
you hit somebody into it.
Yeah.
Don't hit the arcade machine. Hit the arcade machine. There's the taser right there.
Oh fuck! I thought I was on a different plane. I thought I was safe.
That's what you
Guess I
get for
shouldn't have
thinking.
been so cocky. Oh, I did it on purpose just to piss you off. No, that's a lie.
So do you have the DLC, Bob, or no?
Nah.
You got to get the DLC because you can play as the kangaroo.
I've got the kangaroo as a Saw 3 character.
Yeah, that's the only version.
Oh, then I must have the DLC, I guess. But I didn't pay for it.
I didn't pay for it.
I don't know if I've got.
Is it on Steam Pass? Maybe it's on Steam Pass. Or
Is it on
Game
PS
Pass?
Plus? PS Plus Premium.
Is it? Yeah. Well, there you go. That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Also, if you hit the bikes, that's what causes the bikers to come out.
Oh.
So if you would have just avoided the bikes, they wouldn't have showed up.
I think I'm gonna have to stop crapping on Tony for being a fake gamer. He knows his shit.
I'm actually a really good gamer that plays lots of games. I just don't stream all the games I'm playing.
Yeah. I don't always. Well, I stopped streaming all the games I played, and then like, because someone was like, "Oh, I don't stream all the games I play," and I was like, "Okay, I'll try that advice." And it didn't work for me, because then I just like didn't stream at all. Which franchise needs to be permanently killed? FIFA?
You think FIFA needs to be permanently killed?
Yeah. I hate FIFA. But no, more seriously,
Oh, that was
probably Sonic the Hedgehog, to be honest. Like, when was the last actual good Sonic game? Like, not made by indie developers?
Sonic and Knuckles?
Probably, yeah.
I've always said that Sonic is basically one game, right?
Yeah.
Because the first three, or 3.5, I don't know how you want to count them, they're basically the same game. Just different levels. You could play all the Sonic games back to back to back, right? And it'd just be like one longer game.
Yeah, but there's like innovations with each game. Like the first game was like just Sonic. You didn't even have Sonic spin attack, or you had shield and invincibility. But then, like, Sonic 2 introduced 2-player with Tails and expanded the story and added a spin dash attack. And the graphics were a bit improved, and the special zones were like 3D, which was like quite innovative for the time and for the hardware. And then you had like Sonic 3, which introduced like new shield mechanics and
you can grab the sword, right, Bob?
Yeah.
Because I can't grab weapons, so you're just kind of like leaving them.
I don't always want to grab the weapons because they run out.
I don't want to use the thing to get me more better hits because they run out. Fucking Bob, everybody.
Fine, I'll pick up every weapon. I mean, I've played this game before. The only real weapons which make a big difference is on like the final Chinese or Japanese kind of level with like the swords. Some of those weapons are OP. Sonic evolved a lot from 1 to 3. Anyone who doesn't say that start Sonic 2 and didn't really play Sonic 3 and didn't play 1 at all. Sonic hate is good for the soul. Yeah. I don't know if I hate Sonic. It's just like the fan base is like so weird.
You mean with all the OCs?
Yeah, and like how obsessed they get, like shipping their characters. I follow a few of the Sonic fan pages on Facebook, and they're just a bunch of weirdos.
There was somebody who followed me on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, let me see what, follow this person back. And I seen that they're like a Sonic OC thing. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck is this? Yeah. It was like all kind of weird fucking like Sonic porn. Why would you use your fucking secret, Bob? Why would you use your
health?
But there's health right coming up. Right there. Right there's health. Right there. Go get the health. Why are you going that
That
way? Go get
octopus reminds me of Belle Delphine.
Now you died because you didn't get the health.
I was busy thinking about Belle Delphine and octopuses.
That's our guy. Don't kill the clown, Bob.
Oh.
That's his secret move. That's the kangaroos.
Oh my Bob.
Oh my Bob. Everyone
Oh,
on my
my.
timeline hypersonic breath of dog shit. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, Frontiers looks terrible. I can't. Well, they've made improvements, but it's going to be bad. Come on. Love everyone's reactions. Well, blinded and 1 inch.
So what's on the agenda for tomorrow, Bob? What are you going to do?
Recover from tonight.
Is tonight super intensive?
This morning. No, but like staying up all night kind of kills me for a day or two.
Oh, so you don't got the night terrors no more? You got over them?
No, I still have the night terrors.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. I know, like I'm just vibing, just chilling. Oh fuck, whoops. Music practice. Go get my daily training in. I've been doing like an hour a day every day guitar practice, but I need to up it. Like I need to like spend some days where I just like play guitar all day. Because I want to try to spike my development a bit.
I hate this fucking guys. They're
Yeah.
a huge pain in the fucking ass.
Because it's like with most things, I don't know if you've heard of the 80-20% rule. Like it comes up a lot in various different things, but like mastering something or learning something, the first 80% can be quite easy, but if you want to get over that hurdle and get the final 20% of mastery, like it's harder. And I'm trying to like train properly, play every note perfectly, kind of thing, and get my picking right and just finesse it basically. And that's taking like a lot more work than
It comes out a day before God of War. Red flags.
Oh, Ragnarok, let's go. I'll go get that day one and stream it. I'm hyped. I've been dying to see the conclusion of that story, man. After the first God of War, I had to like try a couple of times to get into the new God of War, because I've never been a huge God of War fan.
I've never played a single God of War game.
Yeah.
How's my mic now?
Sounds
wow,
perfect.
Normal.
There we go. See, we restarted it. I went out and had a cigarette.
Nice.
Restarted the phone.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but you were like loud as fuck.
Well, yeah, I wasn't like that at the beginning of the stream, was I?
No.
Right. That was because when she called, my phone goes goofy, I guess, when I pick up a phone call, and that's probably what did it. So I had to restart it.
This glaive is OP.
I think it's a halberd.
Yeah.
Is it true you just revealed the source on the stream? No.
What source?
We didn't even talk about any sources about anything.
People chatting nonsense again.
Look at that fucking 60 hits. 70? Look at that.
What a lot of people do, Rabbit, is they take like something which is factual, add a lie to it, mix it up, and then spin it as the truth. Because if there's
Like a
a little
truth
bit,
sandwich.
yeah, if there's a little bit of truth in it, it makes it more believable.
Yeah, that's I told the old lady. So that's how you lie, right? That's how you sell a convincing lie.
I beat God of War 1 and Part 2. Oh, sorry, I got a frog in my throat.
I'm not in your throat, Bob. Don't lie to those people.
Not yet, baby.
All right. It says I beat God of War 1 and Part 2, then found out about collection. I'd rather have trophies if I'm going to play through them. Greek mythology is so cool. It is actually pretty cool.
I love Greek mythology.
Psychic Max loves Greek mythology too. A little too much, I think. I'm afraid that Psychic Max is gonna like sacrifice me to like Zeus or something in my sleep. I lock my door.
Yeah, I love Greek mythology. I've always been a bit more of a fan of Egypt mythology. Is it mythology or just?
You want the onion rings or you gonna?
Yeah, I'll be greedy. Oh, it was a joke.
This is like the stupidest level, in my opinion.
I used to play my guitar. My teacher wouldn't let us use picks. My fingers would bleed. All right, yeah. I want to develop. No, I'm getting
Calluses? You want calluses?
I've got calluses on my left hand, but I want to practice my finger picking with my right hand, which is what you strum the strings with. Which I always thought was weird. Like you'd think like a right-handed guitarist would like finger the chords and the notes with your right hand, but it's far from that. But I need to practice my finger picking. Like once again, training. Like I used to be able to play like a few things finger picking well, like Spanish Romance, but everyone plays Spanish Romance.
I don't play Spanish Romance.
Well, every guitarist, musician plays Spanish Romance. It's a very common song to learn and practice. It is quite impressive, and the ladies like it.
And that's all that matters, if the ladies like it.
Yeah. There's a couple of gnarly stretches on Spanish Romance. So playing like, there's two parts to it. Like you can tell a novice between like an expert because like most novices will play the first part and skip the second part. And the second part has like the real hardcore stretches.
This game is really fucking easy with two players. Although Bob has died so many times.
I think I've died as much as you, if not less.
I don't know. I think I've pretty much won every level except for one.
Maybe.
Also, you'll notice I can't stick to one character. I gotta keep fucking switching.
Yeah. That's fair. Has my chat died again? No. Don't know why your teacher wouldn't let you use a pick. Because depends what you're learning. If you're learning classical guitar, then no, you can't use a pick. Oh, Saw 4, Show, what's up?
What's going on, Show? Yeah, me and Bob is playing.
We're playing with each other. Hey, hey.
Ew.
Ooh. What's up, Gary? Why are you so quiet? What are you playing over there?
I'm eating chips. That's why I'm muted. Or get yelled at.
I couldn't see that you were muted because I was looking at the...
Yeah, it's a pretty good game, man. Doing good, Show. Hope you're well.
It's a great game. It feels really stiff playing online. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm getting like pinging the 150, so that's probably why.
Do you think this is better than Turtles?
Yes.
Yeah.
We already discussed that, Gary. It's much better
did
than
you?
Turtles.
What
Much
musical
better.
instruments do I play? I play guitar, a little bit of piano. I need to retrain him. I want to train up more in piano as well. But I mainly do like music production these days. So I kind of like simulate or synthesize most things. So I do a lot of programming on Ableton Live. So I kind of cheat. I consider Ableton an instrument in itself, though.
Damn it. I hate that you can't break the fucking grabs.
Yeah.
Especially on this level when you get stuck and you get fucking hit by the damn fucking train sign or whatever the fuck it is.
I'd love to learn bass. Like, I want to learn bass, but my bass is kind of broken. And I realized I lent it to Mobius for a while, and he's really good with, he used to be good with electronics when it comes to basses. I want to see if he can fix it or has an idea how to fix it. And I can actually play bass. I've dabbled with a few instruments. Like, I tried playing my mate's banjo a little bit. I got like a few chords down. I played a little bit of ukulele, got a few chords down.
Ukulele?
Ukulele.
Yeah,
I hate
What
ukulele.
are you, fucking Tiny Tim?
No.
Keep hitting the wrong thing. Bob, can you play the you ever played the bagpipes?
No, they're fucking incredibly hard. No, I've never even attempted. I wouldn't attempt.
Yeah, you gotta have a set of lungs on you. My old man can play the bagpipes.
Oh, really? Wow. I
Yeah,
wouldn't be
he's,
surprised.
like, musically inclined.
I think like Mobius might have a chance at bagpipes, apart from his lungs, because he plays accordion. So I kind of think it's a bit similar because you're controlling the airflow with the bagpipes, like squeezing and
Right.
blowing.
Oh, I'm Polish, man. You
Oh,
start
really?
firing up. You start firing up the accordion. Get all excited.
Even
Yeah.
Show agrees that this game is better than Turtles.
Yeah. I think I'll say that, like, gameplay wise, I like it, but I think graphically, I think Turtles is better. They both have their strong points.
Estelle again.
Yeah, you
Lazy.
but you're gonna get two bosses because the boss from the commissioner is gonna show up. Haven't you beat the game, Bob?
Yeah. I don't remember it though. I play so many games, it's hard to keep track of what happens in what.
Again, this one was like, when did this come out? Like a year and a half ago, 2 years?
I think like a bit longer than that.
Yeah. I think the DLC just came out maybe a year ago. They need some DLC for the Turtles. Add the fucking frogs to the game or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's getting any DLC.
Or maybe add some fucking extra moves because all the Turtles are samey. That's one of the problems I have with it. Like in this, the characters have wildly different moves, and the Turtles are all like more or less the same. Did I fucking lose the Bob this time? No, I won. Won again.
By like 100 points. Fuck. Yeah, I need to fix up my base. I don't know if it's like it might have been the cable I was using. Maybe that's fucked. No, but it's the same cable I was using for my guitar. I have to get my soldering iron out and have an investigation.
Your soldering iron
Yeah,
or your soldering iron?
it can be pronounced both ways, dude.
I've never heard anyone pronounce it.
I think it's more of it might be a UK thing, but like it's a soldering iron or a soldering iron. Like it's pronounced both ways. Neither way is wrong.
No, I gotta fuck with you, Bob.
I know.
A solder of war.
Damn it!
I think soldering a soldering iron is like the more common way, but I think that's only because like America's bigger, and I think it's more of an American pronounce it. My dad always called it a soldering iron, and he was he was actually like a trained and working electronic engineer at one point, so he would know.
He was a solderer.
He was an electronic engineer. He actually worked for IBM, and he used to work with programming when it was punch cards.
All right, you see that turkey there, Bob?
Oh, don't break it.
There's a trophy for taking that turkey all the way to the end of the level.
All right. I have zero interest in trophies.
Really?
Yeah. It's all about achievements, bro. On Xbox. I care about my achievement score, but not my trophies. Well, I don't even care about achievements anymore. I just got bored of it. I was like, oh, this is a waste of time. Just play the game, enjoy it.
I know exactly what could have made Turtles like amazing. What if they did like DLC where it was like Turtles cross like Power Rangers?
You mean like in
It
that
happened
really
in-
bad turtle show?
Well, I mean, they've been doing like for like toy wise, they've been crossing that kind of stuff. Like they've crossed
Haven't they
crossed
done that in the comics as
Turtles.
well?
I don't. They probably have, but I know for sure that the toys. So they got like Turtles cross Power Rangers. They have like a Shredder that's I think it's like the Green Ranger cross Shredder figure and all that stuff. So I think that would be cool DLC, and then have like a few levels where they like go into Angel Grove or whatever. I
Right.
think that'd be really sweet.
I mean, it'd be a thing. It'd be cool. I mean, there's so many actual turtle characters that they need to put in the fucking game first. Let's do that.
I don't remember this level.
Here's a donation. Thank you for the burger and fries, Rabbit Dude. But I mean, there's so many good turtle characters that need to be in the fucking game.
What, good guys or bad guys or both?
Either way.
The punk frogs, I don't think you'll get them as playable. You wouldn't get them as playable characters.
Right. There's 4 of them. It'd be easy. It'd be real easy.
Yeah, I mean they could do that, but
Mondo Gecko got to get in the game.
I'd much rather have him. I'd much rather have
Ray Fillet.
Is this a DLC level?
No,
that's okay.
It's a regular.
I think the
level,
Mutanimals, like the there's more interesting characters there.
Well, the one
Right
from the
on.
comics, like fucking Wingnut, Screw Loose. Who else? That fucking Jaguar and the like hyena dude.
The Jaguar.
I have the fucking comic. That's what there's like 2 original characters that are not in the fucking cartoons.
Oh, okay. You're talking about comic characters.
That's what I said. I said the comic ones, and you didn't say nothing. Did the chat die or just nobody chatting?
I don't think anyone's chatting.
I mean, that's fine. They can just watch us enjoy the game. Hit that like button, share and subscribe, and all that other YouTube stuff.
Ooh, loads of gold chickens.
Yeah. There's one of them is going to have a fucking taser. There's going to be a taser somewhere. Right here. Hold on. It's right here.
I'm here. Oh, it's the final boss. Do we have to fight Mr. Big?
I think we got to fight Shiva.
Alright. Stole your kill.
I also hate when the bad guys can block and the good guys can't block. That always pisses me off about fucking beat 'em ups.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's because, like, most of them are. Well, there should be a block ban, in it? But I think that's because arcade standards, they didn't have them in the arcades because they're money guzzlers. Like, it make it too easy to, like, avoid hits.
Yeah, but then you just like do like Ninja Turtles, have an attack that breaks the fucking guard.
True. I always appreciate when there's like a block and a counter system as well. I love that in games. A counter or parry.
Now we gotta fight. It's not Mr. Big, it's Mr. X.
All right.
Mr. Big is from Narc.
And Michael Jackson, the movie, Moonwalker.
Yeah. And the game, Moonwalker, the game.
Yeah. The game's actually pretty good. I beat it loads. It's hard.
Am I dead? Where did I go?
I think you only get one shot at that.
I don't remember that happening before. There were kittens outside on my patio? Hell yeah.
Oh, kitty.
What does he say? Thanks for the golden turkey chip. No problem. There's a couple of weird trophies in this game.
I think I got this one in a fucking, in a lock.
You had her in a lock.
I still got them in a lock. Until they do a special.
Don't worry, I got
nice.
that.
You need that turkey or chicken. Oh. Bitch. What's up, CM Retro? How's it going, buddy?
Grab the fucking thing
Uh,
before you die. Don't fucking die, Bob. Now, what up, CM Retro? They said Gary has no taste in games. Weird. Yeah,
You're wrong about that.
he has a taste. It's just bad.
Wiley said, "I'm here playing with my dog." Well, give your dog a pet from us, Wiley.
Yeah.
I love your donation. I wish you gave me real burger and fries, Rabbit Dude, because
Yeah, Munchie.
I'm getting hungry.
Yeah.
Also, Bang energy drink fucking sucks. Okay.
Yeah, I saw your short.
Fucking what's his name? Brian Master of None recommended Bang. And I went to the store and it was on sale. I was like, fuck it, let me get it, right? Now I know why it was on sale 3 for $5.
How many levels does this game have?
9, 10, something like that.
This must be the DLC levels.
No, it's not, Bob. This is from the regular game.
Oh, then I've never beaten this game then.
The last level is where you fight the Mr. Y and Miss Z or something like that.
I think I got as far as level 8 then.
And you just stopped.
No, I must have ran out of continues or some shit. So I thought I played through all of this with my mate Stagotron. But obviously not.
Because this level's all slidey because you're inside the fucking bathhouse.
Mm.
The last level is you're like in a castle and there's a fucking like spider mech is the boss.
Oh, sick.
And actually there's so tip for the last level, you have to fight the 2 kids of Mr. X back to back. And then you fight them at the same time. Whichever one you kill first is the one that's going to power the mech. And the chick is a lot easier to fight. So you want to focus on the dude first because he got the gun. So then he jumps in the mech.
If we get that far.
Oh, we're going to get that far, Bob. Don't worry.
Is it infinite continues? I don't think it is.
We haven't used the continue yet.
It's because I'm a pro.
I think when you play online, you just keep getting two lives.
2 lives every level.
Fuck. I got Bob syndrome. What's going on? You know I got to throw somebody under the bus. I can't blame myself.
No, it's everyone else's fault, isn't it?
It's everyone else's fault. Also, I'm the star of the show, and whatever I say goes. And I'm not going to pay you, Bob, ever.
Good. I don't need your dirty Mexican money.
I would pay you, but then you'd have to put in your taxes, and I don't want to fuck your taxes up.
Yeah,
I'm looking out for you. See,
don't know about that.
by not giving you money, I'm actually helping you.
Right. Well, you could always just like give it to me as like a Steam card.
No, that'd be illegal. You can't do illegal things.
Why? Well, how would it be illegal?
Because I know you wouldn't put it on your taxes.
So
I can't
you
have
don't
that on my
know.
contract.
You don't know if I'm going to put it on my taxes anyway.
Last level was brutal. There's 2 levels after this. Yeah.
I could just
Well,
lie.
What is Bang? Bang is an energy drink that has amino acids in it. I
Whoa.
bought 3 chocolate flavored ones, thinking chocolate's good.
Oh no! Why did you buy 3 chocolate ones?
There were 3 for $5. You have to get 3 in order to get the fucking price.
Yeah, but can't you mix and match the flavors? Why no?
I don't know why the fucking store that I went to said no. They don't allow that
Dicks.
shit. They also like you have to get the 3. Like before, you used to be able to just get like 1
Yeah.
for the third price of a 5 or whatever. Yeah, this game does have good music.
Does anyone know if it's the original composer for Streets of Rage series or
I don't know off the top of my head.
Blinded Bro is like a database of knowledge he might.
Why would you knock yourself out of the fucking...
Accidental.
I say that right before I get thrown out of the fucking thing myself. I got it.
The
Awesome.
composer was Tommy Tallarico for this one. All right. That makes sense. You did work on like the most video games.
We worked on every game. Yuzu Koshiro, however, is spelled, did a remix for the first level. The rest was done in-house, I believe. So there you go, Bob.
Nice.
Oh, shit, we got to fight myself.
Thank you for looking into that, guys.
Yeah, I think the music in this game is much better than the Turtles game, too.
Excellent.
Or at least they used the fucking not real Max. They used a little fucking Phantom version.
That's cool because the original composer was like a beast with Yukon Koshiro. Like the work he did, it was the same guy who did the soundtrack for Streets of Rage 2, which I think it is. Like that was such a good soundtrack.
He did all the bleeps and bloops.
Yep. It was very much inspired by the 80s club scene.
Thoughts on 3D beat 'em ups?
Which ones?
Yeah.
What 3D beat 'em ups are there?
Are there 3D beat 'em ups?
I mean, technically, could be considered 3D in it. There's 3 planes.
It's like 2.5D, I guess, technically.
Bouncer. Don't know that game.
I know that game. It's alright. It's not great. I think the Die Hard arcade game was a 3D beat 'em up.
Oh right, yeah. That was sick.
Had nothing to do with Die Hard, which is kind of weird.
Yeah. Like, I guess you could call State of Emergency a 3D beat 'em up. I love that game. That was sick. Simple, arcadey, fun, smashing shit up. There's a sequel, but I never played that.
I've never played the first one.
Not enough people talk about that game. I needed to do it then.
Yakuza is a beat 'em up technically. Okay.
All right.
Final Fight Streetwise, never played that.
That was terrible, apparently, according to AVGN.
Tony was just playing Zero. Yeah, but I mean, it was 2 hours of playtime and like 15 minutes of actually playing.
You're not wrong there, Ninja Kitty. The Warriors on OG Xbox and PS2 was amazing.
Would the Dynasty Warriors games be considered 3D beat 'em ups?
No, that's like a genre unto itself. Isn't that like Musa or something?
But isn't it basically 3D beat 'em ups?
Technically.
I mean, the first game in the series was actually a fighting game, which is weird.
Which one?
Dynasty Warriors.
The original
one.
Dynasty Warriors?
Yeah, the original Dynasty Warriors game is a 2D beat 'em up. That's why in Japan the Dynasty Warriors series now it's called Shin Dynasty Warriors.
Would Dark Souls be technically a beat 'em up?
It's
No.
hack and slash.
Yeah, more of a.
All right.
Which is
wouldn't
basically the same thing, just with weapons.
Wouldn't Dynasty Warriors be a hack and slash then, because that's with weapons?
Yeah,
And wouldn't that make Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles a hack and slash because it's with weapons?
That's different because it's not.
Why is it different? You can't like be like,
no, because it's 3D and you have the weapons, makes it a hack and slash. That's why I'm saying. But I did say earlier, it's basically a beat 'em up with weapons. Yes, but it's considered hack.
There's 2D hack and slashes though. So technically, I guess Turtles would be a hack and slash.
Yeah, but you kick and punch. Where in most hack and slash games, you don't kick and punch. It's weapon based.
oh wow!
Is there kick and punches in Turtles?
There's
there is.
I don't know if there's punches.
There's definitely like kicking upward or well.
Because all the turtles
Slide
have their own
kicks.
weapons.
I guess. Yeah. I think we're really fucking splitting hairs here.
Yeah.
Blinded says TMNT is not a hack and slash. See, you slash. There's no hacking in the game. That's the problem.
I think Tekken Tag, they have a 3D brawling mode. It's clunky but kind of fun. Yeah, I love that back in the day. That was real good, cool.
There's like two games that have that mode. Because I think Tekken 6 has it too, doesn't it?
All right.
The Tekken something mode or some shit. Because it's like the story mode, technically, of the game.
Your character's giving me Dick Grayson vibes.
Why?
Don't know, I guess it's the blue and black. Nightwing. And the hair and the face. The face kind of and the hair kind of gives me.
When is the DC game coming out?
Which one?
The Batman.
Gotham Knights?
Yes. I really want to play that.
I didn't get delayed. I don't know when till.
We covered it. I don't remember. All those games are far superior to that crappy Maximum Carnage game on the Genesis, right, Gary?
Who said that? Ninja Kitty?
Ninja Kitty said yes.
Of course he did.
Well, Max, isn't it? It is like a crappy game, but just doesn't like Genovi defend it like hardcore.
Does he?
No, Genovi doesn't like it.
Oh well, that's because Genovi has taste.
Retro Bro is with me on it. It's not bad. There's somebody else who's defending it. It says it's not a bad game. It's pretty good.
It's a bad game.
Man.
I wouldn't say it's the best on the system, but it's good. I like it. It's hard, but it's not that hard.
It's alright. I mean, I played it. I bought it because I'm a fucking Marvel fan. Not buy anything they slap Marvel.
I mean, you gotta think, but back in the day, it was one of the better Marvel games. Like a lot of Marvel games back on Nintendo and Sega Genesis sucked. They were bad. They were yes.
You saw that, didn't you?
Yeah, I guess I get what you're saying. Like back in the day, it was like all we had.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, it's true. Like we didn't have like when that game came out, we didn't have like MVC or did we have Street Fighter? No,
No, there wasn't shit. Like the best.
There was Street Fighter already.
No, I was going to say Street Fighter
Marvel versus. He's saying Marvel versus Capcom. No, that's way before its time. Well, not way before, but.
Well, I think the Genesis Spider-Man game was already out.
Well, I'm saying there was like there was that I believe.
Well, there was loads of like Marvel games before, but like not loads.
I don't know if Punisher was out at that time. I think it came. I think Punisher came after that.
Yeah, arcade Punisher was out.
Okay, so but what I'm saying is like there weren't many great Marvel games. Most of the ones on Nintendo, like original X-Men. While it's not a super bad game,
it's super bad game. That X-Men game,
it's bad.
Crap.
Which
it's
one?
not as bad as people make it out to be.
Yes, it is. The one on the NES is fucking.
Yeah,
crap.
but it is bad. It is, but there's a lot of things wrong with it. It could have been a good game, but it's not
even fucking. It didn't get bug tested, so there's like areas in the game where
that are awful. Silver Surfer is not a bad game. The biggest issue with Silver Surfer is the sides. If they would have never made it to where you get hit by touching the sides, it wouldn't have been a hard game. It would have been a decent shooter.
There's a reason why we call you Bad Take Gary.
Wolverine's not great, but it's not like they were all okay games. But there are ones that are super bad, like Hulk for Sega Genesis. I just picked that up.
That was actually pretty fun.
Going back to it, it's not like I enjoyed it back in the day and I completed it, but like trying to play it today,
last time I played it when I picked it up, I was like, I'm not digging it. But it had to be in the collection, so that's the reason why I bought it.
The Spider-Man on NES is pretty decent for what it is.
That one takes like that one's got control issues, but once you learn how to because there's a part you can get stuck in on I believe the second level, and it's a fucking cluster. It's a fucking pain in the ass clusterfuck to figure out because the controls suck so bad. I prefer the Spider-Man on Sega Genesis. I think that game is.
Oh yeah, well, the one on Sega Genesis is way better than the one on fucking Nintendo.
Well, they're different games though too. I mean,
I'm talking about the NES, not the Super Nintendo one.
I don't. The one for Super Nintendo is different, right? That's the one with the Kingpin.
On Genesis is the one with the Kingpin.
No, the one on Super Nintendo, doesn't it say something Kingpin? Isn't it the name of it? The one on Sega Genesis is just Spider-Man.
Right, and the one on Sega CD is the same game, but it's called Spider-Man versus the Kingpin.
Yeah. What's the one on Super Nintendo? Or there wasn't? Is it?
Yeah, because it's more about the TV show.
Oh, the animated?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Well, so isn't the other one that they made for Sega Genesis Spider-Man? That one's like the animated too, right? Because there's two Spider-Man for Sega Genesis. It's just when they list it, it's called like 1994 Spider-Man. I believe. And that one was like that one's got like Venom on the cover, and
I mean, there's Maximum Carnage, Separation Anxiety. There's regular Spider-Man. There's Spider-Man and the X-Men. Spider-Man versus the Kingpin is the the Sega CD name, but they also apply it to the 1991 Sega version.
Right, and then there's the 1994 Spider-Man.
Yeah. No, it's 1995. And that's the 95? One that's
okay.
Based on the cartoon.
Right.
That one's on Super Nintendo.
The first Spider-Man game I ever played was the one on Master System.
I haven't played that one, but that one's like the one that looks very early-ish, right?
Yeah, it's still good.
What I was talking about was Spider-Man Return of the Sinister Six on Nintendo.
Oh.
Yeah,
And that is good for what it is.
It is. I like fighting, but you can so cheese most of the bosses in that game. That's the only problem. Like Electro, you just sit in that one spot and he can't even fucking touch you.
No, again, I think you're thinking of the wrong game, Gary. I think you're
I know what I got. I have the Sinister Six game for Nintendo. Yes, I have it. I know what you're talking about. That game has goofy controls.
Here goes Tony searching.
I am. You hear me tapping away.
I already know what the cover looks like. It's made by fucking Acclaim with a white bar at the bottom, and it has Spider-Man's face, and they're all in his eye, aren't they?
No.
It's like red.
What the fuck are you talking about, Gary?
I have the goddamn game. I know. There's only one Spider-Man game for Nintendo.
Yeah, I'm only fucking with you.
Get out of here.
It's a comic panel from the fucking comic books.
Have you guys played? You know which ones are really good, and I know people are going to give me shit for it, but the cutscenes and the music's really good. Are the Game Boy Color Spider-Mans?
I've never played
Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2. They have really good music, and then I like the cutscenes because it's like. I think it's from like the animated, but it's like almost a mix between, or it might be comic. I can't remember if it's comic or the animated series, but it looks really good, especially the second one, Spider-Man 2. The gameplay is not the best, and then like the sprites and the enemies aren't the best in the world, but it's pretty good.
The PlayStation Spider-Man's, I like that one. Even though Tommy Tallarico worked on it, I still like that game.
Is that is that version the same exact as the 64 version?
No, I think there's slight differences.
Because I didn't really get back into the Spider-Man games until like Spider-Man 2 when they brought in the web swing mechanic, like you can swing around the entire city. That's when I think people got invested back into it because it kind of played like Grand Theft Auto a bit.
Yeah.
Bit late.
The Spider-Man, what is it? The movie one where you could eventually unlock the Green Goblin. That was pretty dope.
For me, like I like the PlayStation ones, but it wasn't until like you got to like Ultimate Spider-Man, which
I had that on GameCube. I love that one.
Well, I really liked it.
I like the look of it.
Yeah, I was always a mega Venom fan until he got ruined.
There are two versions of the same Spider-Man game. One has the fight with the Shinobi, who was taken out in later versions.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that. Gary's thoughts on the new Pokemon trailer.
Oh my god. I am mixed on this game. I don't know what they want it to be. I'm really confused. Every trailer, it's not like it's like clear cut what the game is going to be. It's kind of all over the place. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I'll definitely get it and play it, but I'm sad. I want original Pokemon. I mean, people want the series to evolve, and I really don't. Like, I want new Pokemon. Like, I do in the sense where, like, I want new Pokemon. I want a battle mechanic that, like, everybody absolutely loves. I'm not crazy about this crystallizing or whatever the fuck they call it. I think here's the problem I have with it. When they go into these forms, you really can't clearly see what it's supposed to be because it's got this translucent, sparkly look to it, and it kind of drives me nuts. And then like I'm not keen on the new team, the evil team star. Like it's like what? So I don't know. It could be good. It's a wild card. This could be a really good game, or it's gonna go one way or the other.
Obviously, it's going to be a good game or a bad game.
No, I mean, there's not going to be like but there's going to be no middle ground. People aren't going to just be like, it's okay. I think they're either going to fucking really hate it and they're going to want Pokemon to return to some normalcy, or they're going to want it to continue along these lines. I don't think there's going to be like, well, it's okay. Like, I think they're either really going to love it or they're going to knock it out of the park. But I don't see it. Like, I don't know. I'm an OG Pokemon fan. Like, I want it the way it was. To be honest, I don't need it original. I don't need it like it was back on Game Boy. I just want it like it was on DS. That was its golden era, was on the DS.
Blinded says he agrees. LOL, auto battles. Spider-Man, the arcade game, was pretty good, where you could play as fucking the Black Cat or Namor.
That's kind of a rare arcade machine, ain't it? I've only seen that maybe once in my lifetime. And I've played a lot of different arcade machines. Ooh, dude, I was fucking so close. I found out that there's a badass arcade in Nashville, Tennessee. So when we went down to Tennessee, but where we were staying in Gatlinburg, I'm like, dude, it's 3.5 hours away. And the old lady told me, he's like, if we ever go back to Alabama, if the kids got to go see their dad, I'm like, we're going to Nashville because they had like, they have a sweet ass arcade in Nashville that I want to go to. Twin Sticks, or I can't remember what it's called.
Twin Galaxies?
Is it? Isn't Twin Galaxies is the
Billy Mitchell one?
Yeah, that's the website that does the high scores. They're like world record, like Guinness World Record type deal. But no, it was called maybe Twin something or other. It was something along those lines. But I checked it out on there, and I guess the arcade machines are free, and you only pay for the pinball machines.
All right.
From what I heard, but they have dude, they have so many different arcade games. It's insane. I wanted to go there, but sadly, it was too far away.
Well, that's how they have it here in the Galloping Ghost. It's $20, and then everything's set free to play. It's the world's largest arcade.
Ooh.
Oh, it technically is? Okay.
Cool. I think it has the most different arcade machines.
Gotcha. Because what I seen from the Nashville one, it was fucking humongous. And we were going to do with the kids when we went into Gatlinburg, they have a few different arcades, but they had one where you pay for like $20 for the day. But I go up to the girl and I'm like, can my kids go in and without me? And she's like, well, what do you mean? And I'm like, well, I got a 6-year-old here. He's destructive.
Why would you tell him that?
Do you want me to because he's just, I'm not going to get in trouble. Like, I had to bring it out. I'm not that kind of person. So I'm like, can I go in with him?
She's like, you didn't want to pay. I got
No, I didn't. No. I wasn't going to play anything because we were just going to the kids were spending their own money on this. And I was like, I'm not going to play anything. But, I mean, if he starts breaking shit, you're not going to be like, your kid's getting wait, he paid his money. He's staying here. Like,
well, not if he's breaking shit.
Well, that's the point of me going in, like to make sure that shit don't happen.
No. So what Gary wants to do is go in for free.
I was not going to play anything. I wanted to chaperone.
He wasn't going to play anything.
I wanted to chaperone my kid because he's 6. And she was like, "No, you can't do that." And I was like, "Okay, well."
I would be the same way. I'd be like, "No, sir, you can't come in for free."
I'm like, "Okay, I'll leave my kid in here when he starts breaking shit and kiss my ass." Kicked out.
Your kid should know better than to break shit.
He's 6.
Doesn't 6-year-olds know better, Gary?
They don't know.
I had a 6-year-old. Psychic Max was
well,
6.
You had a good 6-year-old. I have a fucking hellion. So, what to tell you?
I don't know what to tell you. You're going with the hellion, not me.
Hey,
my
I
kid
was
can
trying
go
to
in
be
and
respectable.
play an arcade by himself. Yeah, they have
Yeah.
Private Rage 2 at the Galloping Ghost.
I was bummed though because they did like right up front. We walked in and I'm like, oh, they got a Wrestle Fest right in the front, and I haven't played Wrestle Fest in so long. And it's one of my favorite arcade games.
I
I
quickly
actually
want to.
played the Primal Rage. It's not a prototype; it's a full game. What it was it never got released and they never finished the game. So there's
All
like
right.
some like animations or something that are not finished. But it's a fully playable game.
Did they have a was Clay Fighter an arcade back in the day?
No.
It was just home console game.
Clay Fighter is actually decent for what it is. It's not great. But it's not as bad as people make it out to be.
That's a game they need to revive and make it really good. Clay Fighter would be a great game nowadays if they would do it right. I mean, people liked the new
Oh, you're on your own, Bob.
the Killer
Okay.
Instinct was good, wasn't it? Didn't people like that or no?
They did.
Yeah, it was very popular.
I just
Yeah.
Googled size comparison. America is 40 times the size of the UK. Exactly. Don't die, Bob. Oh, you're fucking gonna die.
Excuse me.
You got this, Bob. You got this. Need it.
Oh no! Rip.
I really need to get my hands on like a
No
some kind of
assist.
like orange pie or something with every like arcade game on it.
You want to
Retro
assist,
Bro
Bob, or
could
no
hook you up
assist?
with that. No assist, no.
What am I gonna end up? What am I looking at to pay for something like that?
Cheap. Like you
Hey,
can
really?
get like
Like
you can get,
$50?
less than that. Possibly even
Really?
less than that. Like you can get Raspberry Pi for like cheap. Like if you get a Raspberry Pi Zero, they're like $5.
What?
Yeah, Raspberry Pi Zeros are like, well, they're supposed to be $5, but they got scalped to like $20, I think. But like you can probably get like a Raspberry Pi 4 if they're available for like $30-$40, and then you just
What, like off
download-
eBay or whatever?
No, like new. I'll have a look. Like their Raspberry Pis are shit cheap. They're supposed to be cheap. Single board computers. And then you just download the ISO and burn it to. You have to image it to a SD card. Like you can't just copy it over. I think you have to like kind of use a program to like put it on the SD card properly, and it's super easy. Retro Bro makes images you can just download and put on your SD card ready to go.
Yeah, real quick. Blinded said, "What happened to the new Clay Fighter? They announced it like 7 years ago. It needs a massive overhaul." I think there was some like rights IP. There was some issue with it that never ended up coming out.
Oh, there was a in the works type deal.
Yeah, there was talks. That was a Tommy Tallarico type deal.
Oh, fuck off! Stop throwing me off the edge.
Go ahead, grab the food, Bob, because you know you need
I
it.
did. I'd Google how much a Raspberry Pi is right now, but I'm kind of in the middle of something, Gary.
Yeah, I want to get like. I'd actually like to, either build a cabinet or whatever. I'd like to have something nice and have like all those arcade games, but have like, a 4-player control panel, and
Yeah. I think
that's the way to go.
I think the way to do that, the cheapest way, you can get like I think you can get an arcade Pi kit, which is like a bar top arcade machine. But it comes like all the parts to build it yourself.
If I what I really should do is just mod my Mike Turtle's arcade 1-up cab, but I don't want to mess with it. I just want to keep it original.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might one day, because that would be the cheapest way to go. I already got the cab, and it's 4 players.
Do you mean mod it, like replace the internals and stuff, or? Is
like, I don't know, whatever way I can do to modify it or change it so that it would just be a main cabinet or whatever. And I've been thinking about it. I don't know. I don't want to mess with it because it's part of like gonna be part of my Turtles little spot once I get everything done.
Couldn't you get like another one-up arcade to mod?
I could, yeah. I definitely want to get a 4-player one though. I mean, that's the way to go because it's got the 4. You know what I mean? It's got the 4. Especially if I'm going to play stuff like Bucky O'Hare, because that's the stuff that I want to play, like the stuff that probably will never get released again.
Yeah.
There was a Bucky O'Hare arcade game.
Yeah,
oh my
man.
God, dude, it's amazing. It's gorgeous, and it actually, what's cool about the Bucky O'Hare game is it, I believe, wraps up the cartoon.
The cartoon had a complete ending though.
Go ahead, Bob. Grab that.
I don't believe so, or it might have, but it was original story. I don't think it. You know what I mean? I don't think they pulled from bits and pieces from the cartoon. It was either an original story or it wrapped up some kind of story in the show or something.
Yeah,
like
one of the sidelines or side stories.
Why do you keep using your super special on like nobody guys?
Because I want to. Because I want to.
All right, do whatever you want. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but the Bucky O'Hare game was really cool. It was a side-scrolling beat 'em up shooter. So it's kind of like Sunset Riders, I guess, is the closest thing kind of to compare it to.
Sunset Riders is awesome.
Yeah, speaking of niche arcade games, I want to try. Bucky O'Hare's high on the list.
You've never played it?
Not the arcade version, but I've probably got it somewhere.
Yeah, we had Caesarlands here in Michigan, and they had one at our Caesarland, dude. I love that was more. I love that game more than I liked Turtles and more than I liked Simpsons. I don't know if it's better than X-Men, because X-Men there's a lot of skill to play X-Men. You can't just be spamming the thing or you'll get your ass kicked and you'll lose all your life. But yeah, Bucky O'Hare is really good. But what other games were you?
Cowboys and Moo Mesa.
Yeah, that's another. Yeah, well, anything fucking what the fuck's the developer? I can't fucking think of their name.
Capcom?
No, Capcom.
Konami.
Yeah. Anything Konami fucking arcade was like dude, they couldn't be touched. Their shit is amazing. I wish I could have all those arcade cabinets.
Yeah.
No, we're not playing this on Steam show. We're playing on PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I was going to say another one to get the arcade game I really want to try is the Michael Jackson arcade game. That looks really fun.
The Moonwalker was way better than the Genesis version.
The Genesis version was good.
It was an okay port, but if you ever play the actual arcade, it's like
completely different.
Better. Yeah,
completely.
I'm gonna tell you, man. I got to go back to this place in Royal Oak, or I can't remember where it was at. I have to play that Star Wars pod fucking game again, dude. That was mind blowing.
Pod Racer.
No, not Pod Racer. It's I can't remember the exact name of it. I might still have the picture of it. It was called something Pod, but like, dude, the screen is like in your peripheral. So like where you're looking, you can't see anything but screen. And the game was so intense, and you're like in a, TIE fighters and all that other shit, or not TIE fighters, but like X-Wings, Hoth speeders, or whatever the fuck they're called. And then like, I only played the one level. I played the Hoth level. Dude, that game was fucking awesome. Dude, you sit in this enclosed pod, and I think it was only like $1.50 to play at the Marvin's arcade that we went to like a month ago or 2 months ago. But it was incredible. I had no idea, and it's not a game that was. I don't think they have like an American version of it because they imported it. It had like the yen symbol on it or whatever. So I'm pretty sure that was only like a Japan arcade game.
Right.
But it was really, really good.
This guy gives me light Yagami vibes from Death Note. And the only reason I'm kind of pointing this stuff out is like I don't know if that's intentional or not.
Probably not. No. I want the Kirby of the Stars magic
Okay,
tower.
okay, Bob. It was called. It was called Star Wars Battle Pod.
Oh wow!
You'll have to
Never
check it
heard
out.
of
It's cool as fuck. Yeah.
Sounds nuts.
It's kind of like have you ever played the Star Wars trilogy arcade game?
Yeah, briefly one time.
It's kind of like that in a sense, except for just all of the levels I think were flying levels. Instead of having the breakup between like the lightsabers,
look at that score difference right there.
And being on the ground, it was just kind of all flying levels. And then the screen was like a 10-foot screen and like 7 foot wide or whatever. It was huge.
All right, real quick. Gary, why have you flipped on PlayStation?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Blinded said, why has Gary flipped on PlayStation?
I haven't flipped. I'm like a gamer. I'll buy anything and play anything. I'm just saying, like, I've been a Xbox. Like when I first switched over to Xbox, like that's my console of choice because the controllers I like better. For the longest time, I was playing like Gears of War and all the exclusives like Halo. I like Halo better than I like Call of Duty. So I mean, the exclusives I liked better. I was never like I like God of War and stuff like that, but I'd rather have like Gears of War or whatever over that. So, but no, I'm not flipped on it. I like to agitate. So the whole Call of Duty thing is I find funny if it goes exclusive to Xbox, then it's a big move by Microsoft. That's all.
Yeah, like I don't know why, but like the vindictive side of me, like wants Call of Duty to go exclusive to Xbox as soon as possible.
Exactly.
I just want to see how it would affect like the gaming landscape when it happens. Be really interesting to see. Because I know so many people who literally like live on COD. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
They would literally like switch.
I mean that was me. That was me at the beginning of like 360 era. Like it was all Call of Duty, with some sports games. Like I'd like playing NHL like every year and like NBA Live, but it was definitely Call of Duty, Gears of War.
Yeah.
But like as I've gotten older, like in like the whole Xbox being online and playing online multiplayer shit just kind of got. I mean, the next generation killed it. I mean, and everybody just wanted to fight with each other, and it was like, dude, what happened to the days where you could just like go play a game and people were cool?
People fight about their consoles since day.
No. There used to be, you could get on there and make good friends, and now it's like, unless you have a party going, you're not really playing with.
Oh, I see what you mean.
You know what I mean? Like it lost that, like meeting people type thing, and then people were just always like calling each other douchebags, cheating,
trash talking.
Lost that innocence?
Yes, it did.
I see bad PlayStation hate because of price hikes and lack of consoles in stores. It was like PlayStation abused these people. Yeah. I don't understand why people were complaining about the price hike. Like Sony's like so evil. They increased the price of the console. Like,
well, I do like. I'm kind of slightly warming up to that idea that maybe like they shouldn't have price hiked, especially with like.
It wasn't a price hike. You keep saying the word hike. And it was just inflation. Like inflation went up. They're like, hey, it costs more.
They raised the price.
How much did it go up? How much is it now?
£30 more expensive in the UK.
Was that $50? Gone up $50?
$40 probably more like.
Yeah.
But it ain't going up in the US. It's only going up in Canada.
Yeah, and here's the biggest
and
thing:
a few other
do
places.
people really care? Because most of the people are buying them for fucking $1,000 anyways.
Yeah, well, no, people are getting them at retail. I got mine at retail.
Or did you? Okay.
But I had to buy an extra controller and a game with it, so it's like.
Now, is it true? Have they fixed the? Is it still chewing up the discs?
What discs?
Well, PlayStation was like noted for chewing up discs.
No,
No, that was
I've never had a
Xbox.
PlayStation chew up a disc.
That was
Well,
Xbox
then-
360.
No, I'm talking about the PlayStation 5. I think I'm pretty sure
Really?
like that was
I've
one
never
of the
heard
issues.
a thing
Oh,
about
maybe that's what like. I was
Someone
having
back me
issues
up
with.
on this.
it.
Someone
I
back
don't
me
know.
up
Like,
on this.
all I can say is like I went to watch my Alien 4K Blu-ray on my PS5, and no, it was actually Avengers or something.
Like
Avengers
check
Endgame
the
4K.
out like the
And, like-
outer edges of your disc, because I could have swore I watched a video on it.
You probably
Oh,
watched someone's fake video, like the ones with like, oh my god, the fucking Xbox has got Steam coming out of it, and like all those. Remember that shit? Remember when the Xbox was like,
But,
I
like,
hate the
what-
guy who's like, I'm playing an Xbox game on a PlayStation 5. Like, get the fuck out of here.
The thing I was trying to say is like when I tried to watch like Avengers Infinity War, like my 4K Blu-ray, like the noises my PlayStation 5 Blu-ray drive was making was ridiculous. And I was like, nah man, this is gonna destroy my
Wait.
disc.
"No, I never heard that." Sounds like slander. Yeah, Sony for Sony, like DJC for Intellivision. No, PlayStation makes
No.
bad moves. I've criticized PlayStation a lot. I criticize their censorship policies and everything.
Yeah, the censorship policies.
It's
are
crazy how they've gotten and how Nintendo's been relaxed.
shit. Yeah.
That's what blows my mind. We've totally switched fucking sides. And
I've criticized them for a lot of things, but one of the things I'm not going to criticize them for is when the world's economies are shit and they're like, "Hey, we got to charge you more."
Oh,
because-"
you've reminded me of my point. Yeah, no, they're saying inflation, but like recent evidence has come out that like there's a new internal revision of the PlayStation, which would make it cheaper to produce the PlayStation, but they're not passing those savings on to consumers.
but they haven't
So,
made
like-
them yet, right?
They have.
I don't know.
They have. Like, who's that guy? Austin, who does tech stuff?
Austin John.
Maybe. Like, he did a teardown of, like, the model. I think it's 1200.
Spawnwave probably did one.
Yeah. And, like, the 1200 model, they're using, like, less metal, less
But
components.
From what I heard, there was a revision, but it wasn't because of like to save money. It was because they couldn't get the parts they needed. Yeah.
Right.
True. No, there was, but like no, the revisions they've made have reduced the cost of manufacturing because they're using less metal in the heat sink. It's producing less heat. It's the components they've swapped out have like made improvements to the heat.
So what you're telling me is now's the best time to get a PlayStation 5.
No, because yeah, maybe, but like
When do
you
you-
got to keep an eye out for like the 1200 model.
Well, when do you think the Slim? You think the Slim's going to be announced? Maybe
There ain't gonna be a Slim.
you don't think so.
No,
There's
I
going to
was
be
like-
a big,
I
but there's going
trust-
to be a big revision at some point.
No, I was looking at Digital Foundry's analysts of it, and like they went into detail of
You
like
dead, Bob?
Yeah,
What
went
the
into-
fuck? We haven't even got to the end of the stage.
He's over here talking. That's why I'm confused. I'm distracting him.
No, I'm just shit at this game. I looked at Digital Foundry's analysts, and the reason we got like a slim PS4 and a PS4 Pro is because of the manufacturing process of this APU. They managed to like do a smaller nanometer processor so they could fit more stuff on the die or produce the die cheaper. So they're able to produce the Slim and the Pro. Because the PlayStation 5 is already bleeding edge production.
Here's the thing though, Bob. When's the last time Sony hasn't given us a good different revision of their console? Did it happen with the PlayStation 4? Did it happen with the PlayStation 3?
Yeah, but no, you're not listening. Like, you're not listening. Like, the technology isn't there to do it. Like, if they were to make it slim, they could, like, if they keep down this road, they might be able to make a slim.
Well, I'm saying
Like,
I'm not saying right around the corner for like next year, but it could be around the corner for 2024.
nah, not that soon.
Late 2024, early 2025.
Highly doubt it.
Tony
I
is a
think-
Sony shill. 1 inch, he's admitted. I'm not a shill. No. See you, Wiley. Never
Later.
seen people make up lies about Nintendo or Xbox.
Yeah, I think what's going to happen is that, like, instead of like, I think like the next console to come out is going to be like the PlayStation 6, but it might not even be like a PlayStation. Like, well, I'm going from what Digital Foundry said. Like, I think console generations as we know it are like nearly over, because with backwards compatibility and forwards compatibility, like the next iteration is just going to be like, I don't know,
DLC.
PlayStation 6, and all the games are going to run. So, like, we're not like, how many people are likely to get 8K TVs? Like, 4K
Oh, if
TVs
there's a
are
will,
already.
there's a way.
Well, no. Well,
It
Shut up.
depends on if they're readily available, right?
Right.
yeah,
For cheap.
but I don't know. Like, they're still struggling to. Like, not everyone's adopted 4K yet. Like, as far as I know, like 4K isn't as widely adopted as HD
Shut it all
was.
away.
Yeah, but at one point HD wasn't adopted either, so you got to figure eventually it's going to happen.
Yeah, 2028 is at the earliest. But if they do a revision, I'm wondering if, like, the revision they do will be like basically the PS6.
Yeah, pandemic did fuck things, didn't it?
Yeah,
Big time.
I don't know why I'm holding my controller still. Like,
I don't know either, but you left me by myself
I
to finish
abandoned
the
you.
last two bosses.
Hey, Blinded, do you think Nintendo's going to gain some ground then on Microsoft and Sony? They have the room then. If you guys think that the PlayStation 6 and a newer Xbox is about, another 7 years or so away, I think that gives Nintendo a lot of room to catch up and get closer. They're not going to be anywhere near those systems, but I mean, to be able to catch up, at least to get like maybe third-party stuff ported, what they did with like Switch, I think that helped them out a lot this generation.
Yeah, I've got like a 65-inch OLED 4K, and it's pretty fucking amazing.
Ooh, the OLED.
And like, I love 4K gaming now, but I still prefer. I'm still more blown away by solid 60 frames per second.
I don't know. The soap opera effect makes I can't get used to it. It's so off-putting to me.
2 HD.
Soap opera effect. What's that?
That
It looks
just
too
the,
good. Looks too
the
real.
right. It looks too real. It looks as almost if you're like watching it in a window or something. It's hard to explain, but that's what they call it. Is the soap opera effect.
And my parents had problems with that when they first got their fucking 1080p TV.
That's weird.
Because my dad's like, "Oh my god, it looks too realistic." Like he had like kept fucking with the settings till it was like off of HD. He's like, "They'll expect it."
You don't believe me? What? You don't believe me?
Who don't
What did I
believe you?
say? What did I say? Which is so unbelievable? Oh, this boss looks sick.
Yeah. Again, if you beat the boss inside the thing, then the other person will jump inside the mech. So again, what you got to do is beat the person outside the mech before you beat the person inside the mech.
I definitely wish, like in these beat 'em ups, they'd do something better than making just one big gigantic boss that's like a joke at the end of these games. Like, I think Turtles was like, I liked the design of like the Statue of Liberty and shit, like, and all that, but it was, I don't know. It felt like, especially like Scott Pilgrim had the same kind of thing. That robot at the end or whatever was a joke. I just wish they'd do a better job with the final bosses. They're so predictable and they do the same thing every time. And then Super Shredder was like, I can't stand it when you make a boss and there's like you have to wait 3 minutes for the one moment where he like goes down. Yeah, that's so stupid.
Damn it, I was on mute. I was going to address Blinded's comment. No. I think you misinterpreted what I said. I really like 4K gaming, but I can't play at 30 frames. What I went about 60 frames is solid 60 is more important to me than 4K.
Look at that. I beat it even without Bob. Without your help, Bob.
Nice. I'm going to get the glory, though, even though I'm dead, I hope. And I've actually, like, my eyes, I think, have finally adjusted and I can see 120 frames now because I can tell the difference between Halo Infinite at 60 and 120 frames. And that's, like, mind-blowing again.
Did you want me to skip this, Bob, or?
I don't mind.
Lizard Cube.
Look at that. Look at that score difference. It's fucking ridiculous. Look at this shit. 12,000 fucking difference.
I was going to build my PC to do 4K 60, but then when I realized that's like kind of like way prohibitively expensive at this stage, I like gave up on that idea and just focus on a good 1080p machine.
Come on, Bob.
Is there more to do? Oh, is it versus now? Us against each other?
Because that was it. That was the end of the game. There was nothing left to do.
Okay, now we fight each other.
Now I'm going to whoop your ass.
This is where Tony loses.
Probably.
He was dominating the entire game, but I was going to whoop him.
I hope so. Shit. No!
Yeah, body slam that bitch.
Fuck. I will not lose. I will spam. No.
Oh, Bob.
Yeah.
Oh.
Get wrecked.
1440 is the sweet spot? All right. Let's go China.
Yeah, definitely.
Who just won?
Take
Bob
dynamic
won.
4K too.
Bob spammed it.
Agreed.
Does it bring back like bad memories of back in the day when you would play like Mortal Kombat and get trapped in the corner? Stop spamming the button. It's not fair.
Fucking Jax wannabe.
You really gonna do that, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm really gonna beat you. Yeah, I mean, until I like RTX, but I think DLSS is like much more impressive to me. It's a much more useful technology. And until like we get like the power to do massive RTX stuff, like have like everything ray traced, then I don't think it's going to make much of a difference in just like having ray trace shadows and just a few things. Oh, well played. Right. They really make MK12 over Injustice 3 weak.
Injustice 2 was kind of like crap.
Yeah, I never even played the Injustice.
What
games.
characters would they bring out in the new Mortal Kombat for like DLC, like good, iconic, pop culture characters?
For what?
For like a new Mortal Kombat, you know, like how they got like Jason and
Terminator,
Freddy Krueger.
Robo.
Fucking
Yeah,
Snake
like-
Plissken. They need to put fucking Snake.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Nah, surely the old one is Chuck Norris.
He would just dominate. He would just
But
fucking.
it all has to be Warner Brothers stuff, right?
No,
Oh,
not
yes.
necessarily.
That Alien is Alien Warner Brothers. That's Fox. In MK11 10.
Do they have an alien character in there?
Look
Yeah,
at that.
they're
Look how I
MK10.
dominated you.
What'd you say, Bob?
In MK10.
They do have an alien character?
Yeah, Alien from the
From Aliens.
Ridley Scott.
No, a xenomorph.
Yeah, that you know the race Baraka is. They had like a Baraka alien.
Oh, okay.
Well, he
I think
could
they-
change. The xenomorph had different forms.
Oh, gotcha. That'd be cool if they threw in a
They had Predator too. He was in.
Yeah, I know that they had him. Yeah, I'd like to see like some actual characters, like what's her name? Ripley. Ripley would be cool.
Yeah.
Like Ripley, and then like their finishers could be like in the
Damn! Look how quick
like the
that was.
not the
man.
Mac,
What the
but
fuck?
what do they call it? The loader or whatever. That'd be sweet.
Shit.
Trying to think what other characters would be really cool to see in there though. I remember when everybody went crazy, they wanted like Scooby Doo or Shaggy in there.
Yeah, and then Warner Bros. Made a whole game for just to put Shaggy in it.
There's no way they'd ever do that. Would be sweet though.
Do what?
Put Shaggy into Mortal Kombat.
You can play. We can play a different game, or you can play a different game if you want.
Bob don't like getting his ass whooped.
No, we beat the game. Like we've done a few matches. Like
He's bored.
I'm not. No. When you say bored, I'm kind of like, yeah, we've done this game.
He's over it.
Maybe if I can get one more win.
Who's still left in the chat? Is it only blinded in the chat? Is everybody else left?
Everyone, there's 6 people here watching. I don't know who's in the chat. Blinded just dominated the fucking chat. That's all.
Yeah.
It's 1:30. I think.
You know that the last of the Television Amico interns are they have to stay to the bitter end.
Mm.
It's their job.
Well, I think that's it for the 2
1
hours.
inch is here.
Sherry's here. Hey, Sherry.
Oh, hey Sherry, how's it going?
Yeah, it's fucking 1:30. We were way too long on the fucking main show. It was like ridiculously long.
He's a blast from the past.
Well, I think it was like what 40 minutes or something on and that one video was 20-some minutes, and then you know how we do.
Yeah, and we did.
I mean, we
40
literally broke down the Little Mermaid, which was like a 50-second teaser trailer into 20 minutes.
Dude, it was longer. I think it was like fucking like 40 or 50 minutes that we talked Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Then when we talked Never Ending Story, that was kind of long too. We like to talk, is what I'm saying.
Well, we did have a good like laundry list of things to talk about though tonight.
Yeah. We react to something for us. We don't do that no more. That's beneath us.
Yeah.
Is there any Amico news to talk about?
Nah. I'm gonna play some Radon Blast. Hold on.
Go for it.
Yeah. That's the only thing I hate is when you switch games, you gotta fucking end the broadcast.
No, if you got a capture card.
I have a capture card, but then I have to use OBS. Then I can't put you guys in because then we have to go through something else, like fucking Discord, to get you to fucking be able to voice chat. And it's a whole fucking thing.
Well, no,
So
you could stream OBS to a private stream, and then that's what I'm going to do.
You can't because when you use StreamYards, if you have OBS open, it says StreamYards can't access your microphone and shit, and won't let you do shit.
Really?
Yeah, because that was the first thing I was going to try. Was like, well, I could just stream it to OBS and then use StreamYards, and it quickly found out that that was not possible. There's probably some workaround that I don't know about, but
fuck that.
It's not like a simple like just fucking.
I'll try to figure it out.
But yeah, hold on. There should be a fucking private way. It's not coming up.
They should put Ripperverse into MK12.
Yes, I can put Ripperverse. That'll fucking work. Oh, okay, I see what happened here. For some reason, it reordered the fucking shit in the studio.
So what do you think, Blinded? Are we getting you guys think we're gonna get a Zelda Wind Waker? Do you think we're gonna get a Zelda announcement on the direct that's coming?
I don't know. They rumor that like every Nintendo.
They do. The last 2 years have been nothing but the rumors. I would love to see like Wind Waker come to the Switch though. I have the Wii U version and I absolutely loved what they did with it. So I'd love to see that get released on the Switch.
I want to see Twilight Princess and Wind Waker ported to Switch. So you've nearly got the entire home console library.
A double pack, or you think they'll do like single?
No, Nintendo probably. I don't know. They could do a double pack. That would be sick.
But see, the problem is if they do a double pack, one of those games are going to be a fucking though they might both be a downloadable code. And if they did that, that would be a fucking disaster.
Yeah.
What?
If they put both games on the cartridge, but because both probably won't fit, or I mean they could, but they're not going to use the I don't know what the size of those games are. They'd probably split them up, and if they were like one was on the cartridge and one was downloadable code, it would be a or half. I think didn't the Resident Evil games do like half and half, like half the game was on. Some bullshit like that. I see that's what I don't like about these collections anymore. Like it's
see, look at this though. Look at this game. This is a simple fucking breakout game. Instead of paying a brand new developer $100,000 to make one, they could have just paid this person like fucking $5,000 to be like fucking port this shit.
Link Between Worlds is I hate to say it, but I mean I don't hate to say it. It's a fantastic game. It might be one of my favorite Zeldas, if not my favorite Zelda. That was really good, especially with the stereoscopic 3D and the puzzles in that game. I loved it. Yuga was such a great character.
You don't think the fucking what was on Super Nintendo? Link to the Past? That's the best Zelda.
I always liked the original because of how cryptic and hard it was.
Everyone always says the original is hard, and I never found it to be hard or cryptic.
Bullshit.
Maybe I was just a smart kid and I knew how to figure
out. No, there's no.
You had the power, Nintendo power, didn't you?
I did not
to figure that game out. There was no way you're figuring where to go or what. I mean, you can for like a good 3-4 dungeons, but then like after that, you're like.
Maybe because I read the instruction booklet, and so I wasn't.
It's cryptic. That's does the instruction booklet really give you everything you need to know?
There's a map.
Well, the map definitely helps because you get lost like a motherfucker in that game.
And I have a really good memory, so it's not like
I've played it a lot, so I remember most of the shit. But for the most part, it's cryptic. And as a kid, I couldn't figure I couldn't figure a lot of it out. I don't think I could get past like dungeon. I couldn't even get to like the 4th dungeon, the one where you have to like go in that one part where you kind of got to go like up, down, left, or right, or that part's like confusing as a kid.
You're all wrong. The best Zelda is Zelda 2.
Oh, that's
I
like
like Zelda too, but
I
wouldn't call it the
I
best.
do, but that game is so flawed and people won't admit it. Like,
Why?
yeah, you just
What's flawed about it?
because you have to, like, dude, the game is forcing you to grind to progress, and it's still a bitch
There's
even when you grind.
no.
Yes.
You don't need to grind. The only time you need to grind is at the end of the game to get enough levels to finish the game. You never need to grind in that entire game. I can show you how to beat it without grinding.
And then those goddamn fucking skeleton warriors are bitches, man.
Gary's just bad
Those
at games.
skeletons,
That's
that's
what it is.
fun combat, man. Those skeletons and the dark nuts are like challenging. The skeletons you just duck and stab, and then the dark nuts you jump stab.
Yeah,
You're
I agree with Bob.
minded.
It's not as hard as you're making it out to be here.
No, it's not. I'm not saying it's like super hard, but it was definitely different.
It was
I think
different, yes.
Yeah, it was highly different. It wasn't the game. Like, there was something magical about the first game.
There's something
Everything
magical
from
about the second as well.
Mm,
Back in the day, before there was other Zelda
I think
games,
it's just because it's
there
different.
was a straight divide between Zelda 1 and Zelda 2. Most people I knew, you either had Zelda 1 or Zelda 2.
They did.
And the
Oh,
people
yes.
who had Zelda 2 loved Zelda 2, and the people who had Zelda 1 loved Zelda 1.
I had both.
And, well, you was lucky. You was
I didn't
spoiled.
have either. And it wasn't until I was old enough and started, like, cutting lawns and having money when I finally was like, it was the one game I always wanted I could never get. And then when most of the Nintendo games were going like really cheap at like Funko Land, it was before they turned into GameStop, I think. It was right at the tail end of them having Nintendo games. I think I finally bought it for like $10 or something like that.
I had both because we had Latino discount, so it was okay.
I was going to stream. I streamed Fortnite earlier yesterday.
Oh, Ninja Kitty, you son of a bitch! That game, I could kick myself in the ass for not picking up Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land when it was. I could have got that game for $17 on eBay, brand new. And yes, that game is. They didn't bring it over here in the States, so you can get the Japanese version for cheap, I think. But the PAL version is in English, so it's super fucking expensive now. And I could have bought that. I could have bought that brand new for $17. I think it's like over $100 game now, easy.
Yeah, but like the thing is,
would you have played? To be really good.
Debatable.
I heard it was crap.
Yeah.
Have you played it, Bob?
No, I've seen a review of it.
Retro Complex said it wasn't that good.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not like the greatest.
There's a lot of grinding in it.
Yeah, it's not the greatest thing ever, but I think it's a pretty game. I think it's got its quirks, but it's charming in a way if you like that little bit that we've never really got here in the States about Tingle.
Oh yeah, I'm a huge fucking Tingle fan. Give me more Tingle. That's what I want.
Yeah, but I had the chance to pick that fucker up, and I'm kicking myself for not picking that one up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't know it was going to be. It's not like you were like, hey, this is going to be expensive.
No, I kind of had a feeling because I knew it wasn't. Like, I did the same thing with, there's a One Piece Giant Battle, or I can't remember the exact name of the game, but the One Piece game, they didn't make that one here in the U.S. And I said to myself, I was like, well, what am I going to get? I was going to get these imports, and I was like, at some point, this is going to go up. And I made the wrong decision. Like, One Piece ended up being, I have like the French, I don't know if it's the PAL version or French or Italian. It's in English. Because the DS games over there in the UK were like huge boxes. They were like fucking super, they're like twice the size of a regular DS case here in the US. So I was like, oh, one of these games are going to go up. And then I missed my chance. Like, a seller was selling, he had like 20 of them. He had like probably a whole case of them. And I missed my chance on it. And then it started going up right after that guy had sold out of his copies.
Well, like Gary.
Blinded Braille says Zelda 2 is not good. He's an idiot.
Yeah.
He said
I don't-
DS Zeldas are ass too.
He might be right
Phantom
on
Hourglass is okay, and Spirit Tracks is real. I like Spirit Tracks a lot better. I thought the music in Spirit Tracks was
I'm
on
not-
point.
that. I just want to say to Rabbit Dude, I'm not going to hate on anyone just because they don't like Zelda 2. But
I like Zelda. I like Zelda too. I just think I think it's inferior to the first one. That's all.
don't know.
But they're two
Gary,
different games for sure.
I wanted to ask you, does the value of the game actually matter? Because are you going to sell it? Are you going to cash out at some point because the game
Yes.
is valuable?
Yes, that's part of at some point. Yes, I've been.
Well,
Gary sells games.
Right.
He's not
Yeah, at
collect-
some point I've been I've been very speculative. For sure for the last 6 years. Part of the reason why I do collect is due to money. But I will say first and foremost, yes, I enjoy my games that I get and I play them. But I also look at it as a small investment. Like Pat and Ian have always said, Pat really drives this one home where he's like, you're not going to make much on games. Not like you could if you took that money and invested it smarter into something else.
Oh yeah.
No, but at the same time, I'm playing my games. So you know what I mean? I'm not gonna a lot of these guys are collectors just to be collectors, and I feel like guys are collecting Nintendo games. That's cool, but do you really need the Barbie game? To be oh, I have to have every Nintendo game because I'm going for a complete set. I was never like that as a collector. I'm I look at Nintendo stuff and I'm I want to have the hidden gems, the best of the best. I want all the popular games that are fun to play, that are worth playing. I don't need to collect the garbage that I know I'll never play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I do look at value as being part of the collecting. Is this going to go up in money in the future? And I do look at games even nowadays, Switch games. I'm we're getting to a point where collect that value in the collecting is ending. Where
Ninja Kitty's gonna come in and yell at you. I would not dress as Tingle, Ninja Kitty. No.
Yes, Barbie in the collection. Got a problem with that? No, I mean, I actually looked at getting Barbie for Nintendo. I looked at it and I was like, can I ever play Barbie? Will I ever play Barbie?
Jetty.
What?
I'm gonna actually agree with you. Zelda 2 kind of sucks.
You're wrong.
I mean,
Compared to
it's
the other ones.
when you play if you look at it, it's the most different Zelda of all of them. It's highly different.
It's weird.
It's a very weird game, and I don't have a problem with it. I think it's good. But
I think if you gave it a chance and took some advice from me on how to play it, and gave it a chance and try and beat it or to have fun with it, you'd really enjoy it, and you'd probably change your opinion of it.
I have fond memories of the game, and I do like the music. I think going into that first dungeon area, I love the music for it. And there are certain things. You know what it reminds me a lot of? Rambo.
Yes.
It does, seriously.
A crappy game. That's what it reminds me of.
I just think it's too
Actually,
different from
Zelda
the first.
2 blinded.
It's too different from the first Zelda, so people were put off. Wait a minute, this is not what I expected.
Right. Right. But the first Zelda is just so there's something about it. It's when you turn Zelda on.
Ooh, when I turn around, hell yeah.
When you turn
Tony
Zelda
does
on,
when Tony dresses as Tingles.
Yeah. That's when Zelda likes it.
Just to interrupt you, Gary. Have you ever seen a grown man dressed as Tingle before?
I know where you're going with this too.
I think so.
Hey Tony, do you want to stop your game and play videos of someone dressed as Tingle?
Not really. I don't want to give him any views. He's already struggling.
He's your brother, man, or cousin.
Is it someone we know?
Yes.
It's a complex of retroness.
Oh God, did he really?
Several times.
No. Whatever floats your boat.
Maybe not. It's a bad idea. You know why? There is at least one female in our chat, and we don't want them to get too distracted by the grown man in a green leotard or whatever.
It is such a bizarre character for sure. Did you ever play the Rosie's Rupee Land?
I have not played it yet. No.
I
bought it because it was fun, because it looked ridiculous. And it was
you
only
have
$20.
it for the DS?
It's $20.
Oh, you bitch.
You-
How much
you
is it
bitch.
going for now?
I don't know. I paid last year. It was $20 on eBay, and I bought it. And
I'm up.
came from Japan, I think.
Did you get it loose or did you get it complete?
Are we talking about Zelda again, or what? I got it complete in mint. Like it wasn't brand new, but there's a mint condition. Oh man, Sister Sherry's in the chat. We have sister blind, or not sister. Whoops, brother blinded.
We're not going to do that, are we? We're not going to call people brother.
Brother Gary. Something rabbit dude.
Something.
Well, just to put it this way, it looks like it's around sealed. It's like at least the top things I can
sealed?
see were like 350 sealed. 350 for it, and then it might be around 100 or so open.
I believe it's a tree fitty.
350? 350?
So what's
So,
up, Ninja? What you been up to?
I've been avoiding your show as much as I can.
Why is that?
Why is that? Oh, because if I were to go on it, somebody would get mad. So
I said besides that, not why is that?
oh, and also because it's summertime, been busy.
Nah, you don't go outside. You're 500 pounds. You can barely fucking move.
I proved that wrong because my trip to the States, I saw multiple 500-pound people outside.
Mhm.
I'm not joking. It was
I
awesome.
believe you went to Walmart.
We are
didn't
fat
you?
here.
I went to a zoo and they had a dolphin show, and it's a really big show. And they wheeled people on those mobility scooters at the front, and it was awesome because they kept getting doused and they couldn't move.
It's fucked up. Just put it right in the front row with it.
It was awesome because, well, like the crowd also got soaked too, but they couldn't
That's
do
why
anything.
that is fucked up.
It was awesome.
Put
I
it-
was like,
Put him in the
just
front
so I
row.
did see some 500-pound people. It's cool. I'm like, I feel like I'm amongst my people here.
I'm getting there. 500 pounds is just right around the corner now.
What's the weight at?
Realistically, probably like two.
Realistically,
I think when I 250,
Gary,
like 9.
you can't identify as a weight. You're either fat or you're not.
He weighs 300, but he identifies as 250. is what he's saying.
Okay, there you
Identifies
go.
as. You should do a weight loss challenge again.
He still owes $100 to charity. What are you talking about?
I do. And to be honest, like when I'm done working these 2 weeks, that'll probably be when I cough it up.
Does the old
As
lady
long
know
as-
that you're gonna pay $100 to charity?
Yeah, she knows. It was just put off because of the vacation and all that other stuff. So
And you had to buy some cheeseburgers.
of course I buy
Higher
cheeseburgers
priority.
every day. Are you fucking kidding me? I live in America. I gotta eat a cheeseburger
America.
at breakfast time.
You say that like it's a bad thing, but I used to eat cheeseburgers at breakfast time. Nothing wrong
I
with
don't like. I'm being serious.
that. Well, maybe it was the inflection in your voice where you made it sound like you were joking.
Dude. Oh no, I'm a fucking terrible eater, dude.
I have a question because I'm Canadian. What's a grit?
That's a southern.
And why do people have biscuits gravy for breakfast? I don't get this.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Because it's
It's
delicious.
amazing. Pork sausage with fucking biscuit, a biscuit and great, dude. It's an amazing dish.
Do you guys just cook
I don't
bacon,
even
drink the
get-
fat?
Yes.
Ugh. I don't even get what like a savory biscuit would be.
It's not safe. Well, I mean, I guess they can be, but that's not the point of it. It's more supposed to be,
It soaks up the grease from the other stuff.
dude. Like, really? You guys don't like the whole? But don't you guys put gravy on fries, or is that like France?
No, that's them. They got
Is it?
poutine.
That's mostly the French folks,
Okay.
like Master System Marceau type people.
You mean they're not real Canadians. They Canadians.
Ha ho ho! I'm Master System Marceau.
Come on now. We want to save
know,
this
he's-
stream and actually not.
J'aime la
have to private
poutine
it.
dans mon bouche.
You know what's funny is he's been so sad. He's been hanging out with Mad Little Pixel, playing video games with him.
Very good.
Did you see that?
No. Oh wait,
He
yeah,
was,
I did see it. Yeah, I did see it.
Did I post that in the
Yeah, you
the
did.
thing? I did. I noticed that. I was laughing. I was like, wait, Master System Marshall was playing with Mad Little Pixel. He was probably playing Turtles together.
Oh man, did that cause a dissension with his buddy there? Because his buddy ripped into Mad Little Pixels before.
No, they're really weird about it. They're like, all of a sudden, as long as they say sorry, or they're like, it's okay.
It's good. You're right. It's good.
I was
all
only
good.
kidding. I was only playing when I talk shit about you. It was only a joke.
Wait, I haven't even been noticing the game you've been playing. Is this the thing from the Television Amigo?
No, it's fucking Radon Blast.
Oh, okay.
This
That's
is
what I'm
actually
telling you.
Zelda. This is Zelda 2. It's the third level.
This is the type of shit I'm saying. Like,
This is how shitty that game is.
It looks more
instead
like
of
Zelda
instead of
1, to be
paying
honest.
instead of paying the $100,000 for the fucking breakout, they could have just paid this guy like $10,000 and ported it over.
Hey, Ninja Kitty, have you played A Link Between Worlds?
It is a good game. I will disagree with our friend, the Blinded Braille, when he says I think he said all the DS games or 3D. I'm not sure if it was 3DS or DS games sucked.
Yes, he said he didn't like Phantom Hourglass or Spirit Tracks, which I think those are. I don't think
Phantom's
I don't
good,
think
but Spirit is kind of. It's not bad, but
it's
not
weird.
as
It's weird, but I like the
like
the
Zelda 2
music better.
shit.
No, and I'm not a big fan of Majora's Mask because Majora's Mask is really odd too. But it's not as different as 2 is. Like it at least stays in the realm of what Zelda was on Nintendo 64. But
What's your take on Twilight Princess?
It's the one Zelda I haven't put too much time into. I think I put 5 hours into that game. I
You
never
should
got.
play it because the second
I
half
need to.
is
I
quite
need to
different from
fully
the first.
right. Yeah, I need to play. I need to play that one and finish it.
It's all right. It's pretty good. I beat it when it came out on Wii.
Did you guys ever play 4 Swords with 4 people?
No, would love
So
to.
good.
Oh,
Back
hold
in the
on.
day.
Sherry says she's not going to take your poutine slander.
Yeah, I think we talked about this. I have the.
He's not going to take the poutine slander. We'll tell her to come on.
4 Swords is good, and when they offered it for free on the DS, I had 3 versions until I got rid of the one 3DS or whatever I had, or DS, I can't remember, but now I'm down to 2 versions, and I've played it slightly with another person, but it is really fun.
It was
It's a
fun
lot
playing with
better.
4 people on the Cube with Game Boy Advances.
With the yes,
With the dumb cable and stuff.
well,
that was awesome.
That's why I liked playing Crystal Chronicles. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles was really
That
good
game is
that way.
terrible.
I know it's terrible, but it was fun playing with 4 people. One person would carry the chalice of light, and then
That's all
You know
they would
what?
do. They'd be like, I hold an item. That's the whole game.
well, I mean, yeah, it kind of sucks in that sense, but I liked the way it was an early game where everybody had to do their part. Like somebody was looking at the map, somebody was looking at where the enemies and where you had to go and all that stuff. I thought the idea behind it was really good. It wasn't that bad.
It was a
It was
6 on 10
okay.
type game.
It was okay.
What did Tommy give it? Did Tommy say it was a 6 out of 10?
No, he gave it like a 2 out of 2 out
Because
of
he
10.
knows. That's why every Amico game is a 7 out of 10.
Has anyone heard from Tommy? Does anybody know where in the world Tommy is?
We're in
I heard he's sleeping under a bridge.
Rico.
Hey, Gary, maybe that might be a hint to my next video.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Is that a watermelon? Okay.
Yes, it was.
Hey, a floppy.
You have all these games, and this is the one you pick, eh?
It's simple.
Are you on itch.io?
Simple
No.
games for simple minds.
Have you ever been on itch.io?
I have.
Oh,
That's
speaking
where
of that,
where Tommy could have found 30 games for like 10 grand and build up a library. And they'd
That's
all
what I'm
been
saying. Like he
just like
he's
this, too.
Really, really bad at fucking.
speaking of that, Ninja Kitty, have you heard anything about Group 3 yet?
No,
no,
I
Playdate.
don't play that fucking hipster shit. I have a Steam Deck. I have a real man's game system. Or female.
Ooh.
You got a Playdate pre-ordered.
Yeah, but I have a Steam Deck in hand, and it's so good.
Yes.
My wife basically said, if you get one of those little Playdate things, I'm leaving you because I can't be married to a bitch like that. And then I'm going to go fuck the first guy that has a Steam Deck because I want to be the real man.
I'll be honest though, like I was thoroughly
honest.
impressed with Ratcheteer. I was happy that there was a Jeff Gershman or whatever his fucking name is. Dude, he was so wrong when he said like these are not full games. These are little like just dinky games, and I couldn't disagree more. I feel like not all games are like a game that you would expect from to like today, but there are games on there that are meaty, that have enough meat on the bones to be considered something that could have been on Game Boy back in the day or something, you know. I really like it. Like after getting my 24 games and then seeing what there is, like if you go on to like the developer portal or you go actually look into some of the games that are being made right now, there's some nice looking content being worked on right now. So as long as everybody follows through and gets the stuff out on it in the next year or so, I don't see these units moving past maybe 60,000. I think they might sell 60,000, but that's going to be it, which sucks.
Especially since they can't even deliver to people who they're hitting
slow
submit
rolling
button
it though.
amongst the first people, and then it crashes. I'm still waiting.
Well, you know what part of it is, and like I said, like you realize, like I broke my handle off. So I have two units right now. I haven't sent my first unit back. They replaced it. That's why it's taking so long. It's because they're willing. They're willing.
Scamming.
I explained this on the show. I don't know if you were there, Bob. Like I had during like a month ago or whatever, it was like 95 degrees for like a fucking week, man. It was the heat. And I was getting resistance for whatever reason. It was weird. I was getting resistance on the crank. And I cranked it too hard while I was playing Whitewater Wipeout, I think that was the game. And it went, I got a little bit of resistance when I was coming to do the full turn. And it like I gave it a little bit extra and I went backward, like I went to do the back motion. And for whatever fucking reason, I must have stressed the plastic got stressed, so that little yellow handle dealy snapped, which sucks. And they replaced it. They took about 3 weeks to say that they were sending it, and then once they sent it out, it came really quick.
And you were supposed to send the other one back, right?
The other one's going back. I've been busy. Okay.
How hard is it to put it in a package with the
stamp? I've been busy. You've been trying to keep it.
Don't lie, Gary.
What am I going to do with it? It's broke.
Knowing you
actually,
like, it's a rare fucking.
Actually, it's broke to the extent where, like, yeah, I don't have the paddle, so I can't crank it right, but you can still kind of use it.
You've been trying to like.
Trust me, I can't keep
put
it.
A fake paddle.
It's going back. I put like a piece of paper and wedged in there. No, it's gonna go back, but that could be a reason why they're slow rolling them. You're gonna get yours. Like from what I heard on Reddit, and I haven't looked on Reddit because obviously I have my device, so I haven't been paying attention as much as I was when I didn't have my unit. But from what I heard was that they were already into Group 3. But I don't tend to believe that rumor because they would have announced it on their thing, and I don't think they've updated anybody in the last few months. So, but they're getting close. Like, they're getting super close to start. If they haven't already done it, then they're going to start shipping out Group 3s. So if you're at the beginning of Group 3, yours is close. You're going to get it. You'll have it by the end of the year for sure. No doubt about it. And I think they're going to start sending Group 3s out by the end of September, early October. That's probably when they're going to make their announcement that they're starting on.
Gary, you should start a weekly podcast
for Playdate.
Playdate forever, and be like, it's going to come out. In 2 more weeks, man. 2 more weeks, I swear.
Wait, I have mine now.
Yes.
I have mine. You sound like a DJC. I have mine. You haven't got yours. I don't care.
No, I do care. Like I want people to get their hands on it because I know he's I know he's messing around a bit, but I think Ninja Kitty will really like it when he gets his hands on it. I think he's gonna say it's a solid product.
I don't want to switch the subject here, since it's your show, Gary, because you're the main star here. But I Google searched Crystal Chronicles with Tommy Tallarico to see if he reviewed it, and I came up to an IGN boards, like a message board thing, of Tommy Tallarico's thoughts from 2004, and he pretty much craps on Nintendo and says a lot of dumb stuff, and all the following comments are calling him asshole. Why does anyone listen to this piece of... Why do people go by what he says? And God, what an a-hole. Never ceases to be a tool. I'm too tired to bash Tommy Tallarico today.
This was what, 2002?
2004. This is a good one. May 17, 2004. I see he's still holding a grudge against Nintendo for not hiring him.
What are you talking about? According to him, I actually watched an old, I think it was 2014 or 2004, one of those, like some little rinky-dink convention. And apparently he said that he did like the visor sound and a bunch of other sounds for Metroid. He didn't get credited because they had changed, Retro had got taken off those other games. Well, according to Tommy, Shigeru Miyamoto didn't take Retro off of those other games. What happened was Retro knew that Metroid was going to be such a hit that they stopped working on those other games themselves and decided to work on Metroid.
Yes.
And that so they used their in-house people. And that's why when they switched over, the director of the game or whatever, he didn't know that Tommy had worked on it because they never met. So that's why he didn't get credited. And then when they did Metroid 2, they reached out to him because they're like, "Oh, why is your name on these files?" And then he told them, "Well, I did those."
Wouldn't you sue though if that were the case?
But then Tommy said that the guy who told him, who reached out to him, was like, "Oh, don't worry, we're going to put you in the credits of Metroid 2." But then they forgot, and he didn't get in the credits too. That's why.
I mean, if that were the case, wouldn't you have a case to sue?
Yes.
You would think so, except for none of that was true. First off, because we know that Retro didn't decide to stop working on those other games. Shigeru Miyamoto himself went to them and was like, "Dude, you fucking up on Metroid. Stop working on that other shit. Concentrate on this or we're going to fire you from everything."
Get this guy out of here. He's a joke. Hey, Ninja Kitty, were you the one who did the wrestling match video? Who did the Tommy Tallarico and the Shiggy fucking fight?
Oh, that was me.
No, that was not me.
Oh, was it?
I posted it, but Kenny's the one who made it.
Yeah.
Dorkalicious.
Another dude says, "This guy's a nobody, contrary to what he seems to believe." I don't know why people bother responding to his remarks. It's like arguing with a child.
Man, they had his number way back when.
Back when.
Somebody has in quotes, "He is a no-brainer." You got that right. I kid.
I remember watching like G4 and not really liking him that much.
He was super annoying. The only reason he was on the show is because he helped Victor Lucas get in the door into the States and into some of the conventions for some of the interviews, and that's it. And then after 2 years, he finally replaced him with someone decent. He always talks about like him being a big part of the show, and the show was on TV for like 20 years or so, and there's like other co-hosts that were on for like 8 years at a time and stuff.
Dude, it's funny that most of those people that were like on in that era are all batshit crazy now.
We had some people
already
like Jade Raymond and I forget the other people. He had some like decent people.
That one dude was okay. Blair Butler, wasn't he okay? I think he was okay.
Well, compared to Tommy, yeah.
Come on, anyway. Why are we always bashing Tommy? He's such a nice guy. He didn't do nothing. He doesn't do nothing to nobody.
It's kind of crazy that
we got 17 million reasons to bash Tommy.
I don't need 17 million reasons. You know that, Bob.
Oh, I know
So seriously, if you've ever watched G4, then you know the guy is a complete moron. Massive in capitals toolbox.
It was pretty cool that Olivia Munn had a pretty good career
Oh, yeah.
after she left.
Well, that's because I heard she slept with everybody.
Well, you ever watch The Newsroom? Was a good show.
What does that have to do with whether or not Olivia Munn slept with everybody?
Well, she's not a bad actor.
That still has nothing to do with whether or not.
I mean, she could have slept her way to the top, and I'm just saying, I'm like,
Gary
her
will
acting's
sleep his
not
way to the
terrible.
top.
He
She
already
made a pretty
does.
good. She made a pretty hot Psylocke.
How do you think that Gary got on the show, Ninja?
How?
Damn it.
He slept with the producer, obviously.
Oh dear.
Isn't Bob the producer?
No. Not of this show.
Somebody says, "Hey, I wonder if Reggie took his name yet." Smirky face. I pay good money to see Reggie kick his ass. Seriously.
I would have thought that Blinded was the producer for Geek Getaway.
Nah, Blinded's just the
Jesus.
he's the intern.
Yeah,
He's the one we make do all the work, but doesn't get any credit.
Now that Carl's gone again, I'm the biggest. I'm the
Like the fattest one?
The most seniority.
Gary, question.
Uh-oh.
Did you sign up for Staggy's OnlyFans?
Yeah, since Carl's gone, you got to sign up for Sega's OnlyFans.
Yeah.
That's $6. I don't have $6.
Sherry says she never heard of him before Amico.
Oh. Didn't watch Canadian television, I guess. It was really a long time ago, though. He was only on for the first 2 years when the show was really small.
Really early, yeah. They would literally do the
Victor
like, they would
Lucas
shoot-
talked about it. Like he did a big thing on his channel talking about how he just had a small show and he wanted to go to the States. He met Tommy at a convention, told him about the show, and Tommy got excited. And he had
They
some
would literally-
contacts.
They would literally do the show. They would shoot the show outside. So how low budget it was.
Like in trees and stuff too.
Yes, yeah, that's where I can envision like the episodes he was on, and it was always in front of that same fucking tree.
And I've said this before, he tried to be like the Screech of the show, like from Saved by the Bell, like the annoying.
No, he didn't try. He was.
He just is.
He was, yes.
It's just who he is.
He would really ham it up a lot. Like
No.
There
really.
is no
There was no
try,
hamming.
only do.
There was no hamming it up. That's just who he is.
Yeah.
I've interacted with Tommy enough to know that wasn't an act.
He's got
I mean,
Napoleon
he's done.
complex,
That's the
isn't it?
thing. He's done enough interviews to where you know.
Napoleon complex. He's short. He's loud. He's extra.
I call it a massively insecure,
Yeah.
attention-seeking East
Mhm.
Coast Italian complex.
Yes.
For a second there, until you said East Coast Italian, I thought you were talking about me. I was like,
But you're not
Maybe,
sure.
maybe we should just call it the Tallarico complex.
Tellerico.
Does his best friend cousin have that complex also? Because they
His
share the
best-
same last name.
Possibly.
So, Ninja Kitty, have you seen the?
Fuck.
Saggy's OnlyFans? No, I have not.
No. The what were you talking about earlier, Tony? The messages, the tags by Relic.
Oh yeah.
He's making
He's
fun of
tagged-
Retro Bro or something.
Yeah, he's tagged me in like 3 videos.
I
He's
think
also making fun of Dazed. Apparently, he's glad that Dazed
What?
is gone. Yeah, he made a video. He tagged me in it right before the show started.
he has nothing to. I don't think he ever talked about him.
He's glad Dazed is gone. Does that mean he watches the show on the regular?
Everyone watches us.
Yeah. It was
We're
something
hot.
about.
I don't think he ever brought up Relic. He brought up Mike Mulis, brother Mike.
I think he brought up
Brother
Relic
Mike.
once or twice. I think he
Relic-
even said.
Relic once praised one of my videos.
He
Ew.
praised one of my videos too. He said, oh, this is a good video about fucking Catfighter. If only you would do more videos like this. I'm like, yeah, go down.
Did you see the? Did you watch the Amico Forever like?
No, I don't watch that shit.
25 years of Amico Forever, like
25.
they had like 7 people on. They had Papa Pete on there, Go Game Go. They had,
You mean the 50th anniversary episode or something?
Yeah, the 50th episode. Or whatever.
I got the highlights. I don't need to watch it anymore. People post highlights now. It's like,
Gary, smash or pass? Papa Pete.
Smash.
he's an old ass gamer. Hell yeah.
Smash.
How about Go
Smash everything.
Mega Go?
Dude, I've literally smashed
Literally.
on everything, so I can't pass on anything. It's my thing.
Boogie 2998. Gary, smash or pass?
He would
Oh,
smash
man.
Gary. That's
I'm passing on the Boogie of today. I would smash on Francis. The Boogie of old.
I didn't know you went both ways there, Gary. Good for you.
It's 2022.
I kind of assumed it with the play date shit, but
Cranks it both ways.
well, he uploaded a video. It was odd. He's cranking with his mouth. I'm like, no, man, that's not how you do it. Use your hand. His tongue skills were impeccable, though. That thing was flipping like. Zzz!
Always
Game
causing
is
trouble.
mesmerizing. I'm gonna read more comments here. Oh my god, some of these are way more vicious. Look on the bright side, folks. One day he'll be dead.
That's so fucked.
I gotta save this link. This has to be used at some point.
Oh, you
That warrants a new video.
That seems like a mine for like.
So on the
good
next
info.
time they release some info, or Phil releases some more information, or a press release or whatever, you have to definitely make the video. Have it ready and waiting.
This man needs a swift kick in the ass and a healthy dose of STFU. Seriously, what the hell has this person ever done for the industry?
What are you talking about? He made games.
This is 2004.
Bloops and bloops to like fucking.
Yeah.
That's so fucking mad.
He OMFG, he's so incredibly pathetic and incompetent, it's scary. You can't help to wonder if it's some kind of parody or joke.
The fact that he was getting that
Jesus.
trashed back then is
It says,
absolutely
Tommy,
mind blowing.
slash yourself, like / like the / yourself for
Kill
the benefit
yourself.
of mankind. These Nintendo fans
that's
are vicious, man.
That's vicious.
Yeah.
The Nintendo fans, you don't shit on this.
These are the
That's why he
original
said-
Amico haters.
Well, he said in one of his interviews or something, he's like, "Yeah, the Nintendo fans been hating me for years. That's why they hate me now."
Oh, wait. He's still clear. This is 2004, May 17th. He's clearly still pissed that Nintendo / Retro didn't hire his no talent ass to do the music for Metroid Prime, which I'm glad they didn't.
I mean, to put this in fucking perspective, 2004 is the year I graduated. I was playing Final Fantasy Online like religiously. This was going on
The year
back
you graduated, like high school?
then. Yeah.
So you're like 20.
2004.
Were you 23 or something at that time?
What?
He's trying to call you
Yeah.
dumb. He's saying you're dumb, Gary. It took you a while to realize that, but that's what he was saying.
It does bug you. Yes, it's a long time ago. This is but out of sheer curiosity, are Talarico samples on the net? ? So they're even questioning the Metroid stuff from 2004.
To be fair, was anybody else like Adam Sessler or Victor Lucas getting like trash like this?
Probably not. Maybe
Well,
Cecily. 'Cause
people would,
Cecily's on-
yeah.
Sessler's always been like a nut job, yeah.
Well, he's on coke. That's why he was fucking all.
He's not coke.
He was. I'm not, it's not a joke. Like he had a fucking huge cocaine habit.
A big pile right next to right next to the camera. Snorting it off Morgan Webb's ass.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Wouldn't that be something, hey?
It would be something.
I'm only on page 3 of like how many pages? Oh, there's 9. 9?
That's impressive.
That's our German content for the day, fellas.
Most impressive.
Folks, I forgot. Somebody has to say folks. The German comment of the day, folks. A lot of people don't mess with Nintendo fans. Jeez, these people are critical.
Well, I'm going to slander Splatoon 3 and see the reaction.
Well, it is a kid's game, but it is good for what it is. It's not pathetic like Pokemon games.
Fuck you.
I knew it was pathetic when my daughter was like, Dad, I'm not 5 years old anymore. Like, why the hell would I play a Pokemon game? I'm like, what? Gary plays it. And then she's like, the same Gary that likes Maximum Carnage? And I'm like, yeah. She's like,
Fucking
Why are you telling your kid about shit that goes on the show? That's what I want to know.
because she's right here.
Yeah.
You don't spend time with your family. What are you talking about?
Jesus Christ. I'm watching you play it. This is insane.
It is.
Your reaction time is absolutely awful. Do you have controller lag?
I do.
You're getting wrecked.
Oh,
Okay,
God,
so-
he is Screech.
Do.
It says Tommy needs to be tied to a ceiling fan and beaten with a $10 Daewoo television.
Daewoo.
Jeez. There's a Daewoo, whatever. Why you stop playing, man?
Because he
Playing
died. He
something else.
lost.
Because it's fucking
Game
2 in
over.
the morning.
Oh, you know what? You should play your Tingle videos. I think Gary would like that.
No Tingle videos.
Oh, come on.
No. I think that's it, fellas. I think we've been on for 3 hours. We played some games. We had some fun. We got 6 people here who have stuck around. They're the real MVPs.
Sick bastards.
Hopefully next week we'll have shit more together. So we're playing a more.
Probably won't
Awesome
be
game.
on.
Bob might have a date. He might not be here. Ninja Kitty won't show up until
You might be doing the show solo.
might be. Yeah, we'll see. I'll just call Carl up. I'll be like, Carl, you want to come back to the show?
You'd be like, Criminy.
Well, I'm going to be working nights, so legitimately, if I'm working 7/12s and I'm working Saturday, I will not even be able to be anywhere near a phone. So
Orange Biceps is the MVP. It's the last one here.
Yeah.
I was even
Alright.
thinking of like on my date if I get laid, like of bringing my. Well, I'm gonna have my phone on me. I might bring my headset and just like at
In the
1
middle,
a.m.
in the
get out
middle of it,
bed.
Bob, you're just
No,
like
it's
baby.
the George
Doggy style.
Costanza. Bob's going to be smoking a joint
So
on
you
the
put the phone on her
street, getting
back.
sex.
Right, Bob? Just put the phone on her back. Make sure she doesn't move too much so you can talk to us.
Some
You can
tea
see
and
the chat.
crumpets.
yeah.
All right. I think that's enough. Love, peace, booty grease. I'm out this bitch.